Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
And together we're Shayley, and together we are walking ourselves into a healthier, happier us with our amazing treadmill, which is one of our absolute best sellers. We've got an amazing price, but please remember the stock we have. This is it until we think the earliest we can get more stock is the end of October. And the deal you see on your screen, which is extra special, is only for the show.
It is. It's just for the duration of the show. It's a show special. Now, take a look at the price on the screen at £499. It's a great price for a machine like this. However, we have got a £200 discount off that price. You don't need a code. Automatically at checkout, you get £200 off the price. So it brings it down to £299.99. Then you've got PayPal Pay in 3. So if you want to spread the cost interest-free, you can. £102.65, including your postage. If you've not shopped before, you just need the number at the top of your screen. 155216 is the item number. And if you've thought about treadmills in the past and you've thought they're huge, I'm never going to fit it in my
Some are like flying a plane, aren't they? And you have to do loads of buttons. You have to know your weight and your size and this and that. This you virtually get on, you start it and you start walking. But it's not just a walking treadmill. And this go from 0.8 kilometres per hour up to 8 kilometres. So this is a walking, it's actually a jogging and a running treadmill. You can do a really brisk walk, you can rehabilitate on this and walk as slowly as you would like, or you can run. But not only that, it isn't just a treadmill, because it's got an upper body workout as well. And these are like Nordic walking sticks in a way,
but with great resistance.
Amazing resistance. So this is like a rowing machine, so I could be rowing on this. This is like using I love the cross trainer, and it's like having the upper body workout and the lower body workout all at the same time.
So it's like having all of those machines in one, in your home whenever you need them. Now, we came to work tonight. It was already dark on the way here, wasn't it?
It's miserable already.
The days are getting shorter already. So you don't want to go out for a walk if it's in the dark, do you? Because pavements are uneven. And you might not feel safe.
We don't move enough as it is, do we? We're all very static. Our jobs are sitting in offices. We sit in cars. We get onto buses. We don't do a lot of walking. But in the winter, like Sean says, we walk even less. We hibernate. We jump into the car. The weather's too miserable. Perhaps you don't feel safe walking, but you know you need to do something. And perhaps you've been trying to exercise, but you don't know where to start. Walking is the simplest way to get yourself fitter. But remember, you can walk, you can run, you can jog with this. But just go onto the internet and put, you don't have to do thousands of steps, but put is walking good for me? Put is jogging good for me? And put is, if I walk 2,000 steps a day, is it good for my health? Put is walking good for my health? Honestly, you will be blown away at how beneficial walking is for so many different reasons. You don't have to go out and join big classes and jump around to exercise. You can. The one thing, if we're lucky enough to be able to walk one step in front of another, get yourself fit by just moving those legs, but with this, the upper body as well.
The benefits are incredible. Even the NHS recommend, as you can see here, a brisk 10-minute daily walk has lots of health benefits and counts towards your 150 minutes of weekly exercise. If you're thinking 150 minutes a week, 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night.
Yeah, it's about 20 minutes a day. And the great thing is, like any exercise, if you can only manage two minutes, if you just think, well, I'll get on this in the advert between my favourite soap, if you're watching Emmerdale. Obviously, all the soaps are great, but Emmerdale at the minute, oh my word. So jump on in the advert break and have a little bit of a walk, and use the upper body as well. Before you know it, you'll probably be walking all the way through Emmerdale and think, oh my goodness,
and not even realise.
How did I manage that? I've been walking for 20 minutes, because it's the most natural thing. And if we're lucky enough to put one step in front of another, honestly, this is one of the best ways and easiest ways to get fit. We have some great fitness equipment, but our treadmill is one of your absolute favourites. Really as well, simple to use, and that's really important.
It is our show special, remember, so you've got £200 off the price you see on screen. We've got lots of items on the live show, and you'll find them all on the website. shopontv.co.uk is the easiest way for you to shop. There you'll find everything. You can see all the different pieces of equipment.
So you really can. You can see there our treadmill, an amazing deal, £200 saving on there. It will say when you go onto the website £499. That's the price it should be, but as soon as you put it into your basket, what you will find is you will get £200 off, and it'll go down to £299. And then with PayPal you can split that cost as well to £102.65. Now don't forget, it is maxed health. So if you're thinking, well, if they do sell out, I'll buy it elsewhere. Of course you can. But you'll kick yourself, because our deal, which is only for the show, it will go up after the show. Our deal is market beating, and if you do go elsewhere, sadly you will find it's really our regular price. So £299 at Max Health Fit themselves.
No, £499.
Sorry, £499. That's what our usual price. Sorry. Then you've got Home Right, £499. Costco, $479.97. They've got a bit of a discount going on.
98.
Oh my goodness.
More.
Shoot me now. And then you've got with us £499, our regular price, but you are saving, as soon as you put it into your basket, £200. So £299 is your price. It is only for the show. We are busy already. Do remember, this is the last of our stock. We will get more stock back in, but sadly, we know right now that it's very unlikely we will get more stock till the end of October. It's sort of on its way, but we know it's not going to be with us.
We're not sure when it's going to get here.
So please, if you do want this, we're going into the winter months, please check your basket out as soon as you possibly can. We haven't got as much stock as we would like.
No.
And just remember, as soon as you put it in your basket, it will reduce in price.
So it's stock or clock on this show. I think the stock will go before the end of the show. It's a massive reduction in price. It's a machine that everyone will love, because it's not only, as we said, walking. You can jog on here, you can run on here. You've got so many different speeds. It goes from 0.8 kilometers an hour right up to 8 kilometers an hour. So you can get that proper run on here. It's got an 18.9 stone weight limit.
Which is so good.
And the storage is brilliant. We'll show you that in a moment. But think about the benefits when it comes to walking. And when the machine arrives, Hayley, this is the other great thing. You're not going to open the box when it arrives and have loads to do.
This is it, honestly. You do put the handles on, but it's really, really simple to do. It's just the top of the handlebars. But apart from that, it is very much as you see it. It's just this bit you will add on when you get it home. So what you'll find is this now is a great treadmill that is super slim, which is great for storage, which is on wheels, so I could take that from the living room into the conservatory, and I can actually stand this if I want to. So if you want to stand it, I always forget to put the handles in, so you stand it up and you can see how super slim it is. So that's going to be great, perhaps between a unit, perhaps it is your wardrobe and the chest of drawers, or that will slide under a sofa or under your bed.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can leave it out. If you've got a spare room, have it out and use it as you wish. But look at that under the sofa. I mean, that is phenomenal.
Yeah.
You don't even know it's there.
It goes right underneath, and then it's pretty much disappeared. If you think about other treadmills and you think about the size of them, if you have them in your home, they pretty much overtake a room.
Oh, treadmills at a gym are massive, aren't they? But actually, a lot of treadmills, when you go into stores and think, I'm going to have one at home, you do need a big area to put it in. You need a whole room. You need to use the garage. Whereas this is so slim, so compact, it will just go. One of our models, she used to use it in the kitchen, and it changed. It was life-changing for her. She really got into walking so much that we saw her change, and she started doing things she would never have done. She went on a cruise, she went out walking. She used to walk the country actually, because she used to watch it on TV.
She'd walk the world, wouldn't she? Yeah, she'd put on TV walks around the world. So she'd walk on Bondi Beach one day, she'd go to Hawaii the next day.
How great is that?
And you've got that inspiration right in front of you. You've also got on that readout great inspiration, because there's a calorie counter, there's a speed counter on there, tells you how far you've gone, and there's also a timer there as well.
And you can sort of encourage yourself to do a little bit more. Perhaps you've eaten a chocolate biscuit and you think, oh, I shouldn't have eaten that. Have a look at the calories and try and walk or run or jog those calories off. That is the great thing. This treadmill is for absolutely everybody. And don't forget, not just about walking, jogging and running, you have got the upper body workout as well. And honestly, as soon as you get this home, you're very much ready to go. So those handles, all you need to do is pull those up like so, pop those forward, then this is a key point. This is like your little safety. You put your little clip on, and if you do ever need to stop suddenly, if that isn't attached, it will not work, this machine. And that's also great if you've got young children and you want to leave the machine out but you don't want them getting on it. So if you hide this, the machine will not work at all. That has to be connected. But if you do ever need to stop instantly, you can just pull that off and it will stop the machine. Then you've got the simplest of controls, because you've got a little toggle on the other handle, and this is all the work you need to put into making this.
Don't need to bend down, do
No, these slide onto the top, you fix these on, you're ready to go, and then the little toggle, you just press that forward, and that's going to start the machine. It's counting down, 3, 2, 1, and we're ready to go, and it starts at 0.8.
So that's the slowest speed.
Super slow.
Never going to run away without you.
So my mum uses this, and she very much only sort of goes this speed. And though these have got these fantastic handles that you can manoeuvre and use for an upper body workout, she'll have these static. And
just for stability, they're great.
And
so
if perhaps you're rehabilitating, perhaps you need to do some extra exercises, and this is really good. Perhaps you want to start walking again. And always, if you are under a doctor or a surgeon, my mum had a hip stum, they wanted her to walk straight away. But always check with your GP or your surgeon. But I'm sure if you went into the doctors and said, if I start walking, do you think it's going to be good for me?
Should I go for a walk?
I know they're going to say yes. But look how nice and smooth and slow and really comfortable. It's got a really nice step to this. There's a little bit of a spring to the base. But then I can speed up. I don't have to walk. I can jog. I can run.
But you're fully in control. That's what I love about that toggle and that you see on the top of there. It moves up in 0.1 of a kilometre.
So I'm now at 2.7, 2.8, 2.9.
And the readout's brilliant as well.
And it's as easy as that. So as simple as that, I can speed up and it will go. And this is like a little bit of a faster walk now. I can get to a nice brisk walk. I can use the handles too. So I'm using an upper body workout. And so easily in your own home. This is possibly, if you did go to the gym, this is like the two pieces of equipment I use. It is, the treadmill and the cross trainer. And it can be a rowing machine. It's so much
The
fun.
other thing, when we talk about the resistance, the upper body workout, you can really see on Hayley's arms, it's up to 30 kg resistance in these.
Great.
It's much stronger than you would imagine. So you really do get that proper workout. You can see how Hayley's muscles engage as she pulls back on those bars. They're great support if you just want support, but you've also got the option of an upper body workout. £200 off our usual price automatically at checkout. So 155216 is the item number. Feature wise, let's just remind you of the features that you've got here, because there are so many for such a great price. Remember, it's walking, jogging and gentle running right up to 8 kilometres an hour.
And that is the great thing, it's for absolutely everybody. You can do a nice slow walk, you can do a really brisk walk, you can jog on this machine, you can really run at 8 kilometres per hour. But using that upper body workout as well, you're actually using a lot of muscles all at the same time. And what that does is it allows you to burn even more calories even quicker. Now this is one of our best selling pieces of equipment. You love all our fitness equipment. I think lots of us want to exercise at home. We don't want to go to a gym. We're intimidated to go to a gym. We want to, we want to exercise at home, and especially going into the winter, it's not so nice, is it, to go out and walk? And perhaps you really struggled in the summer. You didn't get out and about as much as you wanted to because perhaps you don't walk so well now. Perhaps you get out of breath quite easily, and perhaps you are thinking, I need to do something, but you don't know where to start. This isn't you learning something new. This isn't you having to do a really tricky class at a gym. You feel intimidated going into a gym, having to spend the time at the gym, an hour, getting there, half an hour, half an hour back. That's 2 hours out of your day. This is in your home. So as and when, you're actually doing one of the most natural things. You're walking. One step in front of the other. If you're lucky enough to be able to walk, please go on the internet and just put in, is walking good for me? And though they do say we need to do thousands of steps a day, just put in, what if I did 2,000 steps a day? What are the health benefits? Put in, what are the health benefits of walking? But remember, you can walk. You can brisk walk on here. You can jog on here. You can run on here. You're never going to outgrow this machine. And then you've got the upper body workout, and the resistance on these is incredible. That's working the back fat. It's working the arms. It's working the chest. Working that core all the time by just getting on this machine, putting one step in front of another. So simple to use, but honestly, so many benefits from walking, from jogging, from running. And remember, that's the options. You can go from 0.8 kilometres per hour up to 8 kilometres per hour. So this might be for the whole family. Perhaps one of you is rehabilitating. You want to walk nice and slowly and get yourself your strength back and just use the handlebar static. Perhaps one of you really likes a brisk walk. You're really into walking, but you like to walk quite briskly. And that's so good for getting your heart rate up. And once your heart rate up, is you're burning calories.
And you can hear that cardio work.
Yeah, you can hear it in my voice.
Yeah.
And I'm only walking, but then of course you can jog and then you can run. And we only discovered actually how good walking was for us. And it's ridiculous because I knew walking was good for us, but it was only during lockdown when we wanted to try and exercise at home, we thought, what can we do? And I can't bounce around because it kills my knee.
And we couldn't be more different when it comes to exercise.
Absolutely.
Obviously,
so to find something we both would be happy doing, and we started doing walking workouts.
Yeah.
And we discovered, and though walking outside is really good for you, obviously you walk in the dog, but you do stop and start, don't you? To walk like we are,
this is like focused walk
at this constant pace, whatever pace you're happy at, you can hear how it's getting me out of breath. You can hear how it's getting my heart rate up. And the great thing with this machine, and there's so few, well, actually with this resistance, I've never found a machine like this.
That does all of these things at once for you. Also great weight-wise, the fact you've got that great weight limit, 18.9 stone, that's 120 kilos. I'm 6'4", and I thought when we first brought this machine in, I thought it wasn't going to be big enough for my stride because I've got quite a big stride.
Yeah, that's very true.
But even when I really stride out on this machine at a higher speed, I'll take it up to about 5 kilometres per hour. There's plenty of space on here, isn't there? But it doesn't take up a huge space in your home. 155216 is your item number. It's such a versatile bit of kit. Go to the website and you'll see everything that we've got on the show. We've popped it into our basket and you can see automatically, I love the fact that we don't need a code, but £200 comes off the price straight away. You've even got PayPal Pay in 3, £102.65 on your first of 3 payments. And if you shop elsewhere for it, we did this just before the show, at maxhealthfit.co.uk, £499, at HomeRight, £499, at Costco, £479.98. Our usual price, you can see there, £499, but we're giving you £200 off the price.
It's only for the show. It's only for the stock really that we have as well. I do think we'll probably sell out of it, but after the show, any stock left, it will go back up in price, and you will kick yourself, won't you? Because you're not saving £10 or £20. Sometimes when you get something in your head and you think, and then it sells out, you think, I'm going to buy it anyhow. And if it's like £10 or £20 more, you'll think, well, I want it. I'm going to buy it. It's sold out elsewhere. I'll get it anyhow. But you won't buy it when it's £200 more because it's an incredible saving. It's an amazing price. And remember, you can go as slowly as quickly. You can use the upper body. It's so versatile. It's allowing you to get exercise into your home and into your life so easily. And honestly, you can walk yourself into a happier, healthier you. I always talk about happy dolphins. It's happy endorphins. It just gives you that buzz sort of thing. And it gives you that start to the day. If you are, good enough to get up in the morning and just have a quick walk before you do anything, you will be amazed at how it actually really does get you ready for the day. Now I'm going to take this down to as slow as I can go. So if I go right down to 0, stopped. I'm going to start my machine again. It's as simple as that, counts down, and then it starts at 0.8. So if you're rehabilitating, nice and slow, nice and easy, leave the handlebars static. But remember, this will go up to 8 kilometers per hour. So you can jog, you can brisk walk, you can be as tall as Sean, and honestly get the best workout at home for the whole family. But you are going to have to order really quickly, because sadly when the stock has gone, no more stock until about the end of October. However, the deal on your screen is only for the show.
And the stock is disappearing already. You're watching us on Freeview 89. Remember, you can also catch us on ITV1 or STV. But take a look at the website and take a look at everything. shopontv.co.uk. There you will see our live bug. Click on that bug. It takes you through to the live show. You can see the YouTube channel. You can click and subscribe and watch our YouTube channel and watch all the previous shows. Something else we've got to mention, because this sold out the other night, is our liquid collagen, isn't it?
Yeah, this is back in stock and we're so excited. We weren't sure whether we were going to have it, but we have. Collagen is virtually the glue that holds your body together. It's in your skin, it's in your bones, it's in your ligaments, it's in your muscles. But sadly, as we age, and I'm sorry to give you the most depressing news, but we age from our early 20s. And from our early 20s, we start to lose collagen. I know it says in women, it's in the guys and the girls as well. It's just as a lady, we do lose more collagen when we go through that time in our life in our 50s. And when you lose collagen, you start to notice it visually, because that can help create those lines, those wrinkles, the sagginess to your skin. But also you notice it when you're getting out of bed in the morning, when you're bending down to pick the kids up, you're doing a bit of gardening, because you start to lose collagen in your bones, your muscles, your ligaments. You start to feel old when you get up in the morning. Now, we're massively busy on this already. Have a look at the benefits from taking ERC's advanced liquid collagen.
Yeah, that advanced collagen, there are so many benefits. You can see, maybe you'll benefit from less aches and pains in muscles and joints. We always say individual results will vary.
But lots of people comment on that. Weren't expecting that, but we noticed that difference
in your
with
skin,
us.
firmer skin.
Yes.
People talk about hair, and nails.
Yes.
So many benefits. The liquid collagen is easily absorbed, and each time you try it, each time you take it, it's the most gorgeous taste. It's a natural berry taste, but it's 10,000 milligrams per time.
And that's really important, because that's giving you the right amounts to really help you see that difference. You get a sort of very much a month's supply in the one bottle, but we always advise you to actually go for multiples of bottles if you can. So if you can double up, that's going to give you a sort of nearly a couple of months supply, and that means it can really get into your body. Like when you do take supplements, because if you were lacking in iron, you'd take an iron capsule, wouldn't you? It makes sense. Even if you're thirsty, you'll think, well, I'll just have a glass of water. So if losing collagen actually creates those lines, those wrinkles, the sagginess to the skin, makes you feel old when you get out of bed, doesn't it make sense to take collagen? And that's why this is one of our it's like one of our best-selling shows. This is our best-selling treadmill. It's our best-selling collagen. You love it. It tastes amazing. And we do advise you one thing is to take it first thing in the morning. Yeah. Because lots of people comment on how much energy it gives them as well.
Now, we're lucky enough to work with the lady who brings us this. Diane is her name. She's from ERC, Epidermal Research Centre. They have great beauty and skincare, but this is beauty from the inside out. Should we have a little look at a clip with Diane?
Yeah, let's, because you'll learn so much more about why this should definitely go into your basket.
Diane joins us. Now, your background is beauty. You were a beauty therapist for a number of years, and you still are, really.
Absolutely. So, background, yes, all about beauty, anything to do with skin and health and how we can treat the body and really look after the largest living organ. I mean, simple as.
Liquid collagen has blown me away.
Liquid collagen is, now we originally started to develop this just for skin, and then we had the benefits of it's amazing for not only skin, but for hair, for nails, and for joints. So if you think about collagen, we know over 70% of the body, of the skin, is made up of collagen, but over 30% of the protein in the body is collagen.
Gosh.
And we deplete that year after year after year.
So that can be your joints, your ligaments.
Your joints, your ligaments, your tendons. Collagen is the building block of everything within the body.
And this is the depletion we're talking about.
And we see ourselves as we age, but we feel as we age as well, don't we?
And it might be something as simple as, you know, a roll over in bed isn't just a quick flip, or a get up from the couch isn't as easy as what it used to be. You go for a walk and you feel a bit stiffer, or you exercise and it takes you more than a couple of days to recover. So this collagen is great because it literally, you are going to take one shot per day for 10,000 milligrams of collagen.
Now that's important, the dosage, isn't it?
Huge, absolutely. So really, some, you know, there's lots of other collagen brands out there. Some of them might be 4,000, 5,000, 8,000. This is 10,000 milligrams, and it's only one shot.
Wow.
That's the other beauty. And it's in a liquid formulation.
And it tastes great.
And it tastes great.
It tastes great. I've got mine in my fridge. It tastes amazing. Every morning my body wants it.
Absolutely. And when you don't take it, that's when you know, don't you?
Isn't it amazing?
I find I'm more tired. So, you know, out and about a lot. If I miss a day or two, it's amazing how I notice my energy levels start to decline. But when I take it regularly, every day, you know, one of these bottles will last you 3 weeks, 20 days, and a 25ml shot each and every day.
Okay.
But for me, it's part of my morning routine. Wake up, open the fridge, out comes the milk for the coffee, out comes the collagen's taken, the kettle's on, it goes back, and I'm done. And it's the simplicity of it that is beautiful.
It is that super boost. Now, when it comes to advanced liquid collagen, it is about all those results. The flavour is gorgeous, but it's going to help with things like skin, hair, nails. There's so many benefits.
Absolutely. And this is the way, you know, topically, we're great at sort of working on the face area, maybe the hands, but we're not as great with the body skin, okay? This treats literally from the top of your head to the tips of your toes in one 25ml shot.
Because we notice the difference under our arms, don't we, as we age? our legs at top of your knees.
Exactly.
What goes on?
The texture changes, the skin changes. You're losing those fatty acids. The collagen is depleting. So this is a super simplistic way. Take one shot each and every day. And it's the 25ml. That's what gets me. It's that one little baby shot. The measuring cap comes literally as your measure. So the cap comes, it's included. Take one of those, but you are treating from up here down to the base of your tippy toes.
That's incredible, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Beauty from inside out, but it's not just about your skin and your hair and your nails, it is about your joints as well. I've got mum onto this. She's in her 80s. Her next birthday, she's 86. It's never too late, is it, to make that difference?
It's never too late. I have a neighbour of mine who calls it his magic potion. Joe is 86, and he's like, I've run out of the magic stuff, Diane. Where is it? And his wife, Margaret, she's about 82. Margaret comes along. You got any magic potion? I've got magic potion for you. But I think it's that whole, if you find that you are feeling a little bit more stiff, if you just don't feel that you've got the energy you used to have, or maybe you're trying to recover from an operation, you know, sometimes, or you've been on like meds for lots of years, and sometimes your body just needs that boost. This is a great way, a healthy way, because it's packed with type 1 and type 3 collagen, so they're the most prolific and abundant in the body naturally. It's also got the gorgeous hyaluronic acid in there. Now, we love that for skin, but we also love it for joint mobility and motion. We've then got things like vitamin C. We've got B4, B5, B7,
Oh, wow.
B6, B12. It is absolutely packed.
They're all vitamins we hear
All
constantly
vitamins.
our bodies should have, aren't they?
Totally. So all the vitamins are packed in here. We need obviously the vitamin C to help it get all around the system. But we've then got things like biotin. So with your hair, if you're struggling with fine hair, lots of breakage, perfect. If your nails feel really, really weak, I mean, I've laughed now. My nail girl is like, not again. Every 2 weeks, she's like, do they need cutting
Why are they
again?
growing so quick?
Because they're growing so quickly, and she's literally like, no gel on you. You can only have polish these days because it's just like, it's a super thickness. So it really is about, it's about strength. It's about sort of helping to repair and rebuild what's natural in the system through one single shot a day.
It's a product we absolutely love, and actually we really notice how good it is if we run out and stop taking it.
The difference it makes.
Yeah, I
definitely.
start to feel, you know, older when I'm getting up out of bed and things, and you look in the mirror and you think, oh, I look tired. Why am I looking tired? And then we suddenly realise we've run out of our liquid collagen. So many benefits.
Yeah, you can see just some of them here from ERC. Less aches and pains maybe in your muscles and joints. Perhaps it'll give you firmer skin. It might help with stronger nails and hair. It is quick absorption because it's a liquid collagen.
Tastes amazing. You see they're 100% natural flavouring too, and it is, like Sean says, great out of the fridge. First thing in the morning, a lot of people do recommend you take it first thing in the morning because lots of people notice a difference in the energy they have. I think it's like the best kickstart to the day.
Do multi-order there. You'll only pay one postage if you are multi-ordering. 460114 is your item number. The longer you take it, the better the benefits you'll see. Speaking of the longer you use something, the better benefits you'll see. We've got the Fiona Summers Cardio Core on the show as well. We've only done a couple of shows with this, haven't we?
Yeah, and you've loved it. It's actually one of Fiona's best sellers. She sells it worldwide. And this is something, again, that's really compact, that will fold down flat and go under the sofa. It'll go under the bed. It allows you to have great resistance, so you could be, it's like you're walking, it's like you're cycling, it's like you're rowing. It's so versatile and it fits into your home so easily.
Yeah, again, storage wise, you can see this is Fiona in this clip. She's got it stored just at the side of the sofa. It's freestanding, and straight away, in a matter of moments, you grab it, you take it out, and you are good to go.
And that is the great thing. It's in your home. You can be on it in just moments. And all of a sudden, it's so easy to exercise at home. And that's what this show is very much about, allowing you to have something that's going to fit into your everyday, that's going to allow you, with those resistance bands, and look into resistance training, how good it is for ladies and guys, but for your muscles, for your bone mass, your muscle mass, for that power, that strength that lots of people are really into now, sort of strength training. Now, it's so important to keep strong, and this is allowing you to do that, and full body as well.
The fact you can just use it on one side if you want to. So maybe you want to build up one side of your leg muscles, maybe one side's weaker than the other. You can do that. Or you can get that upper body workout.
It's active sitting.
It really is.
And we always want to get you off the sofa, don't we really? But actually this, on the sofa, you're exercising, and that is the great thing. So easy. Perhaps you're not that mobile. I've got one of these for my friend who's in a wheelchair, and this is going to be ideal. She'll have a wheelchair locked on and she can be exercising. Yep. You can be sat on the sofa, you could be sat on a dining room chair. It honestly doesn't matter, but you have got then the ability to use this in so many different ways, to use it as an upper body, to use it as a lower body, to do it both at the same time, which again, the more you do, the more muscles you use, the more calories you burn. So this is a sneaky way of burning calories and working that core, which is so important. That core is your balance. That honestly is very much what holds you together, that keeps you upright. And if you go to slip, if you've got a strong core, it's just your core that gets your balance back.
It is every level, this as well. It goes right across the body. It doesn't matter what age you are. We always say if you're trying something new and you're not sure, check with your doctor, obviously. The price is brilliant. Should be $89.99. It's £59. It's low impact for all ages, and so many different exercises. With PayPal Pay in 3, it's just £21.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. You can start just doing 60 seconds a day.
Well, that's the great thing. It's there in your home, isn't it? So while the kettle's boiling, you could actually sit down and have a little cycle, a little walk, get your steps in, get your upper body workout in, or while the toast is in the toaster. And through the day, you can just jump on and off it. And remember, it will fold down completely flat, so you can then slip it under the sofa, you can slip it under, you know, the bed, so it's not ever in the way. And because it's lightweight, you could take this away with you, actually, couldn't you? Perhaps you go away to a caravan and things, put that in the boot of the car.
Definitely. If you want to go for this, 491928 is your item number. We talked about Fiona. Fiona Summers is the lady who brings us this range of equipment, and we've got a little clip to take a look at, haven't we?
Yeah, it's lovely to meet Fiona, and you'll love her. You'll love her stories, and you'll love the reason she designs really easy fitness equipment.
Lovely to see you.
It is brilliant to be back.
It's been nearly 2 months, so it's great to have you back.
Yes.
And so excited that we've actually got this piece, which is one of your absolute best sellers.
Absolutely, worldwide. It is brilliant. And I think it's just because it's the perfect way to interrupt your sitting. Get your cardio in, get your core muscles in whilst you're sitting down.
Well, we get frightened. When you hear cardio, we do get a bit scared, don't we? We think we're going to have to do a really fitness class. We're going to have to really go running for hours. We're really going to have to sweat. But actually, we're getting a cardio workout.
Definitely. I like to call it sneaky cardio.
I like it.
Because, you know, you are burning calories. It is the whole range of motion for the leg here. So it replaces the stepper, the elliptical, the stair climber, you know, just the rowing machine, because there's different ways of using this. But if you're somebody that doesn't get their steps in, but if you're somebody maybe who's had an injury or an illness, or you've had a fall and one part of your leg doesn't work, it's the perfect way to get resistance training in, strength training in, burn calories with zero impact. There's no electricity, gentle on the joints. I was 60 3 weeks ago, and I'm like, I don't want to be pounding the pavements. I don't want to be going to the gym. This is the perfect way to sit down, if necessary, have a glass of Chardonnay and get those calories burning.
Drink sensibly, but sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
And this is the great thing. You can be just sat at home. You could have a cup of tea. You could be watching the TV, and perhaps you do a lot of sitting, but you realise you need to make a little, you know, you need to change your life a little bit and start exercising a little bit. How easy is this to actually be working that whole body?
Yeah, and the great thing is it's for all levels. Hayley and I are very different when it comes to fitness levels, as you can probably see. But I know I've got to do something. I've got to keep moving, and you might feel like that at home. But even if you're someone like Hayley who likes to work out all the time, this is great in the comfort of your own home.
Well, I'm going at a bit of a speed now, so I can really feel that working my core. It's really working my legs. I feel like I'm cycling.
Well, yes, you are, but if you think about it, you're not out of puff.
No.
You're not sweating. So there is cardio, there's burning calories, there's, you know, working the circulation, the heart, the lungs, releasing happy dolphins.
Happy dolphins.
But let's get sensible here. We've got the ankles moving, we've got the knees moving all the way to the throat, the thighs here. We're engaging the core muscles. If we use the upper body, we could just be engaging the upper body with the overhands. Fold them the other way. This brings it in to the biceps, the forearms. You know, the sun is actually finally come out. So we're getting our arms out, we're getting our legs out. And there are lots of ways to do cardio. You can pound the pavement, you can go to the gym, you can do jumping jacks. But maybe that's not what you want to do. I personally like the idea of interrupting my sitting whilst I'm still watching television, or I could be on a Teams call. I could be sitting here getting my steps in, and I have actually had Neil time me. He says, Fiona, when you're actually doing this, you're doing about 180 a minute, which actually over an hour, while sitting, relaxing, watching television, it's like 8,000 steps. So if you're one of those people that you think that 10,000 steps is just too much for me to even take that first step, get them in the comfort of your own home, where there is zero impact on the joints, where there is, you know, no sweating. We can still talk.
Doesn't matter what the weather's like. Doesn't matter if it's too hot, too cold, if it's wet. I mean, we're having in a day, we're having every weather you can imagine, can't you? And perhaps it is too hot, you know, too wet to go out. Perhaps it is too cold to go out. Perhaps it's
We've had it all today
to go out.
in one day.
Doesn't matter. And perhaps you don't feel safe walking out, but you do want to get those steps in. And the great thing is you don't have to do thousands of steps. Just have a look at what 2,000 1,000 steps a day can do, what 4,000 steps a day can do, how good it is for your health. But it is like you're walking, it is like you're cycling, it is like you're rowing. Have a look at resistance training. Why resistance training is so good. For guys and girls, but especially for ladies, for bone mass, for bone density. There's so many reasons we should be exercising. Fantastic piece of equipment, great value for money as well, normally £89, £59, and of course you can split that cost with PayPal, pay in 3 as well.
491928 is the item number if you want to get hold of the Cardio Core. A brilliant deal, and like Hayley said, split the cost with PayPal if you're paying online. shopontv.co.uk. Remember, you can order on the phone. 03333 241 241 is our number, and the call centre is open 24/7. But we're back to our show special.
Absolutely, back to our treadmill. It is the last of our stock. When this goes, sadly, we can't get stock till around about the end of October. You could be walking on this, walking yourself into a fitter you for those winter months, through those winter months when we hibernate and we don't go out and about so much. It's miserable tonight, it's wet, it was dark early. We stop moving, don't we? And moving is so important. And if you really want to start exercising, I think we find exercise quite daunting, but actually one step in front of another.
Yeah.
One of the simplest ways to walk yourself into a better, fitter you.
And this machine means you can walk, you can jog, you can run on it, and you've got upper body resistance as well, so you can get an upper body workout. Don't forget, we've got an extra £200 off automatically at checkout, but only until the end of the show, until around 3 a.m. 155216 is the item number. We don't have as much stock as we would like. If you want to get this in your basket right now, you're jumping ahead of the crowds. 155216, that item.
And remember, it's a walking, a jogging, a running treadmill. It's upper body. It really is one piece of equipment that can do so much. Even folded down flat. It'll go under the sofa, it'll go under the bed. There's no excuse not to have this in your home. But remember, the price is only for the show. So check out your baskets, but stay with us because we're going to tell you loads more after this. Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shayley, and together we have got, oh my word, our walking, jogging, running treadmill with an upper body workout at a price you will not believe, but the very last of the stock. We've been on Freeview 89 since midnight. We're now joining STV. Great to have your company, but the deal you see on your screen, not forever.
No.
Not even for as long as the stock is there.
No, only for the duration of the show, if it lasts the duration of the show. So it should be £499, as you can see on your screen, but oh no, not this show. We're going to knock £200 off the price. You don't need a code.
Is market beating.
Yeah, automatically at checkout, you're going to get that £200 off. If you buy it elsewhere, you won't be paying this kind of price. You'll be paying pretty much our usual price. In fact, we can show you at maxhealthfit.co.uk. It's £499. At HomeRight, $499. At Costco, $479.98. Not with us. Our usual price, $499. Not today.
So it is very similar to the regular prices there, but look at the red little box. Well, the red long box actually, £200 off at checkout.
We love that. Means it comes down to $299.99. When you go to the website, you pop it in your basket, you don't need a code, automatically we'll knock that £200. There it is, the first item on the show. It's the show special. Add it to your basket and £200 comes off without you having to do anything at all. If you want to use PayPal Pay in 3, £102.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments, so you can spread the cost.
And that's 3 payments. So if you're thinking about joining a gym, perhaps you joined a gym, and how often second you go, but you're paying that monthly membership month after month after month. 3 months you've paid for this, and this is your rowing machine, this is your cross trainer because you've got the upper body workout, this is your walking treadmill, this is your running treadmill, this is a jogging treadmill. I'm doing a really brisk walk. It's like I've got the Nordic sticks. I'm working the upper body, I'm working the back fat, the bingo wings, I'm working the core, and then without even thinking, all that lower body as well. Honestly, I think this is, and we have some great pieces of fitness equipment here on Shop on TV, one of the easiest ways to exercise, because it's so natural. If you're lucky enough to be able to walk one foot in front of the other, that's all you're doing. But walking yourself into a healthier, fitter you, because walking's so good.
Well, we talk about the benefits, and at home, pop in your search engine, what are the benefits of walking? Is it beneficial for me to walk 2,000 steps a day?
What are the health benefits? You'll be blown away.
It really will.
Yeah, I know lots of us think we need to do, 12,000, 16,000 steps a day. Put in, and what are the benefits of me doing 2,000 steps a day? And honestly, it will blow your mind.
Page after page of benefits.
Absolutely.
And when you've got this in your home, it's right there. You can jump on it whenever you want. The whole family can use it. That's the other great thing. If you want to start off really slow, you've got full control. And even when we talk about the NHS recommend, as you can see here, a brisk 10-minute daily walk. It has lots of health benefits and counts towards your 150 minutes of weekly exercise. And if you think 150 minutes, that's loads. 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the night.
Yeah, it's like 20 minutes a day, honestly. If you perhaps go onto your walking treadmill and walk or jog or run, whatever you want, perhaps just for the advert of your favourite soap, you'll be blown away how quickly you get those 20 minutes into a day. Even if you split it up, do 5 minutes earlier on, 5 minutes later on, but then suddenly, because it is so natural to walk, if you actually just jumped onto this, perhaps at the beginning of your favourite soap, Emmerdale, I'm loving it, I always love Emmerdale.
Other soaps are
whatever
available.
soap you love, you will suddenly think, oh my goodness, it is the advert. I've been walking already for 10 minutes. I've been walking for 15 minutes.
Done the whole programme.
Because without even thinking, you're watching the TV, you're not thinking about your legs, and then you will naturally use the upper body as well. And all of a sudden you think, oh my goodness, I've managed to walk for 10 minutes, but every little counts. And every step you take can help you get fitter, trimmer, healthier. It's so important to move, isn't it? And we don't move enough anymore.
And you're fully in control of the speed. It goes from 0.8 kilometres, so really slow, right up to 8 kilometres per hour. So if you want to have a slow walk, you can jog, you can run on here. It's really easy to control. It folds away for storage, so it's brilliant for that as well. But even with me at 6'4" on that brisk pace that you can see there, it's a perfect size.
Yeah.
When I first saw it, I thought, oh, is it going to be big enough for me to really stride out on? But it really is. But then you don't have to worry about storage because it all folds flat, doesn't it?
Honestly, it is so well made. We're busy for this already. Stock-wise, I'll be absolutely honest, I'll be shocked if we have stock left. But do remember, if there is any stock left at the end of the show, it will sadly go back up to £499, which is on your screen right now. But remember, it does take £200 off the price as soon as you put it into your basket.
10% of the stock is already in baskets.
No way!
Oh my word!
We knew. Now, I've stopped my machine, so you can see how easy, how compact, how brilliant this machine is if you manage to get it, because 10% of the stock has gone. So this very much is how it arrives in its box, and honestly, when I unboxed my mum's, because we got this for my mum, really easy to set up. The only bit you need to do is actually put the top of the handlebar on, and that is so simple.
Comes with the Allen key as well included.
Yeah, and it's foolproof. You can't
just
go
got
wrong.
a little jack in there. The jack fits in the socket.
Hello, Jack. That honestly.
Jack and Allen. That's all you need.
Yes, Jack and the Allen key. They're great friends.
They're both included.
So this is very much how it arrives. What you'll find is it is so super compact that you can slide this if you want under a sofa. Oh yes you can, or under the bed, which is great. But it will as well. It's on wheels. So if you decide one day when it's nice, well, I want to fancy taking this to the conservatory and watching the birds, you can manoeuvre it round because it's on the wheels. It also stands upright, So if you want to store it like so, you can, but it's super slim. So that, we compared it with one of our ironing boards here, and the ironing board was actually thicker. And it was actually, I think it was about the same in height, but it was wider, and it was even, I think, thicker this way. And so that could go between a unit, perhaps your chest of drawers and your wardrobe. So really easy to store away if you want to. There's the storage. It's going under. It's going
sofa,
under.
yep,
and then it'll go under, and you won't even know it is there. And that is fantastic.
And if you think about other treadmills, how big they are, how they take over a room.
Treadmills at the gym,
massive.
They're like, it's like flying a plane, isn't it? There's
really
so many buttons.
And
it wants to know everything, what weight you are, what you ate yesterday, how many children you've got. You're like, I just want to start, I just want to walk. The great thing with this is it's really simple. You've got this, which is very important. It's very simple. It clips onto your clothes, and it's safety, really. So if you ever do need to stop really quickly, and you think, oh gosh, I need to stop, if you pull this away, it's a magnet, that will turn the machine off completely. The other nice thing is, if you have got young children and you are going to leave this out, that's your little key, really. And if you hide this away, the kids can't start it without you.
It won't work.
Which is brilliant. And then to start it, little toggle here.
That's the only control, really.
That's it. And all you do is press it forward once, and what it will do, it'll count down on my screen from 3. So forward once, and it'll go 3, 2, 1, and off we go. And look how calmly that starts.
I love it, never runs away without you. You're completely in control. It always starts at 0.8 kilometers per hour. That readout there, you've got speed, calorie count, distance, and timer. And if you want to increase the speed, it's at your pace, isn't it?
So you just push the toggle forward again. So if I press it forward once, it'll go up to 0.9, and then 1.0, 1.1, 1.2. If I hold it forward, it will go a little bit faster. So it's entirely up to you. You've got the complete control of that. And you can go from 0.8 to 8 kilometres. So this isn't just a walking treadmill. You can briskly walk, you can jog on here, and you can run. So you're not going to outgrow this treadmill, and it can be for the whole family.
It's got a nice spring to it as well.
It's got a lovely bounce to it, because I'm not good at running because it hurts my knees, but on here it's not like running outdoors.
Well, they call it, don't they, pounding the pavements when you're running outdoors. It's not great for your joints. This is really low impact because it's got that bounce to the base of the machine. So
it's great for jogging, and you can jog on here, which is fabulous, but I love the upper body workout.
This takes it to a whole other level.
And it is a workout, because these aren't just easy handles. These have got such resistance.
Up to 30 kg resistance on these armbands. We're really busy across the board.
Now remember, 10% of the stock is sold out and gone. I think we will sell out of this in this show. However, if there's any stock left, it's only this price. You only get the £200 off for this show. It will go up after the show. When it does sell out, sadly, we know we won't be able to get stock until around about the end of October.
If we're lucky, if we're lucky. It's on order, but it's got to come across the seas to get to us.
And you know, in the past that at times from Max Health, it's been months before we get stock. So please do grab this whilst the stock is available, especially going into the winter months. Because hasn't it gone cold already?
And it's dark early
and hasn't
already.
It's been wet and miserable. And what do we do through the winter?
We hibernate, we stay in so much more, don't we? So to have a piece of equipment like this that's going to motivate us just to get those steps in. And like we said at the beginning of the show, the benefits of even just 2,000 steps a day, you'll be amazed at those benefits.
Go onto the internet and put in what are the health benefits of just walking. And of course you can jog and run on this machine. You will be, like Sean said, blown away. And then don't think you have to do thousands of steps. Obviously, you know, it's great to get steps in, but just put in, what if I do 2,000 steps a day? Oh my word.
Yeah.
And it's so natural. And the great thing is you're not having to learn a really difficult dance routine. You're not on a step going back. I always go the wrong way round. At the gym, I sit on the equipment back to front, and I can never quite work things out. It's one step in front of another. If you're lucky enough to be able to walk, hand on heart, you can walk yourself into a fitter you. We had an amazing model, and she worked with us on one of our very first treadmills. A treadmill very similar to this, but not as good as this, because this has got these amazing resistant handlebars. But she bought it. She was so impressed with, just during the show, how it got her out of breath, how she did feel it was really benefiting her. So she bought it, she used it at home regularly, and we watched her change. Not only visually did she start to trim down, she got confidence back. She started wearing great clothes, she started wearing makeup, and she actually at home really enjoyed walking while she was watching the TV. Or she'd get a tablet, have the tablet on the counter, and she'd walk around the world. You know, she'd look at walking apps on, and she absolutely loved it. But for her, it was quite life-changing, because all of a sudden, a lady that didn't really travel much, that didn't really do a great deal, she was booking a cruise. And she said to us one day, she said, the only reason I've booked this cruise is because I now know I can walk around that ship. I know I can do the stairs. I know I can go out on the trips. So it not only gave her her life back, really, her fitness back, but it encouraged her to do so much more. And it's one step in front of the other. If you know, perhaps you were sluggish over the summer. You really struggled to keep up with the rest of the family. You didn't do certain things because you knew you'd slow them down. You know you need to get that little bit fitter. You're feeling old. You're feeling a little bit larger than you want to be. Everything's a little bit tight and you want to make some changes. Doesn't have to always be something really complicated or intimidating. You can honestly, hand on heart, if you only ever walk on this machine, you can walk yourself into a healthier you. The great thing, because of the speed on this, you can jog, you can run, and you've got this amazing upper body workout. It's a machine, Sean, I don't think you can beat this as a treadmill, with all the treadmills we've sold over the years.
Because it does so much. You can see here whether you want to use it as that slow walk, whether you want to jog, you want to run, but you're getting that resistance from those arms. It's like Nordic walking, but with resistance. It doesn't matter what age you are. It's got a great weight limit, 18.9 stone, 120 kilos, so it's really substantial, but it doesn't take up loads of room. Like we showed you before, it fits underneath the sofa or underneath the bed. You want to have a proper run on this machine, you can, and you've got that bounce. It's got great bounce.
It has. You feel that when you run on it, because I really do struggle with my knees and I can't run outdoors, but on here it's got that really nice spring to it. It just feels so comfortable. There's over the years we've had so many comments on treadmills, and like I say, this to me is the #1 treadmill, because it is so much. It's not just a walking treadmill, which lots of our treadmills in the past were. They didn't go to a great speed. This is a jogging and you can run on it. But this upper body workout, never known anything like it, because it really has got proper resistance. Yeah. So though this review that I'm going to read you now is from a previous treadmill that we've sold in the past, I know Joanna would be quite happy for me to read this out, because what you've got really is the upgrade. And this treadmill, well, she says it changed her life. She said this treadmill is fantastic value, and this is even better than that, and it's literally changed my life, she says. I'm not over-exaggerating. It truly has changed my life. I became lazy and sluggish. I was eating far too much of the wrong stuff. I was drinking tea and fizzy drinks, and I was indulging in sweets and snacks all day long, as I've been working from home, which happened to a lot of us, and I know a lot of people still are working from home. I had a moment of clarity and realised what a slippery slope I was on when I jumped up to a size 16. She said I was getting out of breath doing the simplest of things. I saw the treadmill whilst I was channel hopping, and I thought, what have I got to lose? So on the first day, she said, I walked 3,000 steps.
Nice.
And it was okay, she went. On the next day, I walked 5,000 steps, and then my journey began. She said, now I do 3 walking sessions a day. I do a total of 12,000 steps. I have a glass of water before and after each session. No fizzy drinks anymore, no silly snacking anymore. If I feel sluggish, she says, or I need a boost, I jump back on for 10 minutes. And honestly, wait till you realise how exercise really gives you a boost, gives you a kickstart. So I'm totally energised. She says, my mind is better focused, I'm more positive, I eat well, I drink well, I feel great. It's like that domino effect, isn't it? And this is the bit I love. She said, I smile more. And the list goes on. This I put down to this treadmill as it's absolutely motivated me into getting my body moving. I use it every day and I love it.
That motivation is so important.
You're going to feel exactly the same because it's so easy.
And it's right there. When you get it home, it comes out of the box, it's pretty much ready for you to use. You just got to plug it in and attach those handles on the top. The features are brilliant. You've got the calorie counter, you've got a speed counter, distance and timer. Remember, it goes from 0.8 kilometres right up to 8 kilometres per hour. So that means you can walk, you can jog and gently run on here as well. The LCD display, I think, is really motivational. We used to call it the motivation station.
We did, yeah. And especially, you know, get those calories down. You think, oh my goodness, I've eaten so many calories. Well, try and burn those calories off. Compete with the rest of the family. And you really can compete who walks furthest, who walked for the longest time, who burnt the most calories. It's all right there on your screen. And remember, so easy to control as well. And it's not just a walking treadmill. You can briskly walk, you can jog on this, you can run. It goes up to 8 kilometres per hour, and of course you've got the upper body workout as well, so use those handlebars too to get that upper body workout. But the deal, and I've got to warn you, 20% of the stock has already sold out and gone. It's only this price for the show, so if there happens to be any stock left, which I doubt, once we join ITV I think this will disappear. It will go back up in price after the end of the show. So grab it whilst you've got the £200 off, because honestly that price, £499, is not our deal tonight. However, that is the normal price.
Yeah, that's the regular price, the price you'll pay elsewhere. When you take a look at Max Health Fit, $499, at Home Right, $499, at Costco, they've got a bit of a reduction, $479.98. Our usual price, pretty much the same as those. However, we're going to give you £200 off at checkout while stocks last. You've got to get it right now if you want to get hold of it. £299 is what it comes down to. $102.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. If you've not shopped before, you just need the number on the screen. 155216 is the item number. Shopontv.co.uk is the easiest way to shop, but you can go to the phones. 03333 241 241. You'll see when you add it to your basket, don't need a code, don't need to do anything else other than go through to checkout, and we'll take that £200 off the price.
How great is that? And you will kick yourself, won't you? If you wait till tomorrow, perhaps you get up quite early and it's like 10 o'clock in the morning, think, I'm going to get that treadmill. You go onto the website, you'll either see it's sold out, or you'll think, hang on, it's £499. Because honestly, you are saving £200 tonight. It's a massive saving. So it's not like you think, oh, it's £20 more, I'll still buy it. You will absolutely be devastated. Please check your baskets through, because this can honestly help you walk yourself into a fitter you. One step in front of another. Go on the internet and put, is walking good for my health? What are the health benefits of walking? I will walk through the most of the show. Sometimes I'll do a bit of a jog. I'm not really a big jogger or runner, so I really do a nice brisk walk. But you can hear I get out of breath, my heart rate gets up, I burn my calories, but then I can do my upper body as well, which you can't do on a lot of treadmills. This is one machine, and I know lots of people that go to the gym, and my gym is £65 a month. Actually, I think it's gone up to £69 a month now.
Good grief.
Which is, you know, and a lot of people that go to the gym, I see them on the same machines every time. They'll go on the cross trainer,
and the treadmill.
And they'll go on the treadmill.
And that's it.
So you've got both machines.
And you've got a rowing machine as well. Because if you use the arms in a different way, remember.
And the resistance is phenomenal.
That resistance is up to 30 kg on the resistance. You can really see it on Hayley's arms, how it holds the muscles, how the muscles grab there. So you're getting that upper body workout as well.
Working the back fat, working the chest, working that horrible saggy skin that's under the arms, that's also around the back of the bra area. Honestly, working the core, which is so important to get a flat tummy, but actually that core is your balance. That's virtually what holds you up. So strengthening all this area, strengthening is so important, and every step you make is definitely a step to a healthier you.
Storage-wise, remember it all goes flat, so it'll go under the sofa, underneath the bed. It's got wheels on, so it's really easy to manoeuvre around the home. If you want to add it in, now is the time. 155216 is your item number. There's the storage, as you can see. It'll literally slide underneath the sofa out the way.
And you wouldn't even know it was there, would you? So even if you've got just a bed sit, perhaps you've only got a one-bedroomed place, you can store it away when you've got friends and family come round. And I've gone down now to the slowest speed. So if you are rehabilitating, my mum's 87 and she goes on her treadmill every single day. She doesn't use the handlebars for resistance, she uses them for stability. And honestly, she can't believe what a difference it's made, because she doesn't feel safe walking out. She finds the pavements are very uneven, and obviously going into winter doesn't really get out because it's so dark and wet all the time. This is I think your lifesaver, especially through the winter months, making sure you get those steps in. But remember, really easy to control and could be for the whole family, because whether you want to rehabilitate and walk slowly, whether you want to have a brisk walk, perhaps you really like to do a brisk walk, whether you want to jog on here or whether you want to run on here, it goes from 0.8 to 8 kilometres per hour.
So you can take it to that real proper workout when you want to, and you've got the motivation with calorie counting, time on there. Maybe you want to set 10 minutes a day. You can do that, and you can all compete across the family. We're so busy across the board.
Now I'm doing a really brisk walk now, and you're being really brisk as well.
Yes.
How much of the stock?
A quarter now.
Oh,
a quarter of the stock already in baskets, checking through. If you want to get it, check your basket out and confirm your order. Something else you're shopping for that you've found on the website is our collagen supplement. This is brilliant. We swear by collagen, don't we?
We do. Collagen is virtually the glue that holds your body together. So if you're thinking, is collagen in creams? Well, no, actually, it's already in our body. It's in our skin. It's in our bones, our muscles, our ligaments. But sadly, from early age, from our 20s, we start to lose collagen as we age. And that sadly creates and gives us that older look, the lines, the wrinkles, the sagginess, the droopy jowls, the horrible skin under the arms, the top of the knees and things. And actually, because it's in your bones, your muscles, your ligaments, you feel older, don't you, as you get out of bed and things.
Those, all those noises we make.
Yeah, it's all those noises which we make a lot as we get older. And that's because you're losing collagen and you're aging. And not just for women, it says women, but it's the same for the guys. It's just ladies, we lose more collagen as we get into our 50s and go through that wonderful time in life. So, where you really look in the mirror and feel and look old. So doesn't it make sense, if we're losing collagen like this, that if we took collagen, that we'll get that balance back in life? And honestly, this liquid collagen, well, we would not be without it.
A liquid collagen means it's quicker absorbed as well. Each serving is 10,000 milligrams, and the benefits when it comes to taking collagen, because we naturally lose that collagen, we always say individual results will vary, but it could be that it gives you less aches and pains in muscles and joints.
Lots of people do mention that. Lots of people start taking collagen really for skin, for that firmer skin, and then they'll notice my hair's better, my nails are stronger. But honestly, for us, one of the things we weren't expecting, and when we really notice how good this liquid collagen is actually when we run out and we stop taking it, because then we do feel old. Well, I look in the mirror and think, God, I'm looking tired, and then you think, we haven't got our collagen. It's a bit like, doesn't it make sense if you're lacking in iron, and someone said, well, take an iron capsule. You're like, oh gosh, yeah, I'm lacking in iron, I'll take an iron capsule, I'll get the balance back. Or even as simple as if you're thirsty, you'll go and get a drink, you'll get a glass of water. So if we're losing collagen and it's making us look and feel old, it just makes sense to take it. And honestly, the thing with ERC's collagen is the amount, the fact it's so tasty.
10,000 milligrams, it's quick absorption because it's liquid.
You might take lots of capsules already and think, I don't want to take any more.
It won't be a chore.
We took collagen for many years and it didn't really do anything. And then I read the packet one day and I was like, oh, we're meant to take 8 capsules a day. And we were only taking 1. But I don't want to take 8 of these big capsules a day. So the fact you can just drink that in one really tasty drink is brilliant.
And 10,000 5,000 milligrams each time you take it, which is it's an optimum amount. If you want to add this into your basket, 460114, I would multi-order. The longer you take it, the better the benefits you will see. We're lucky enough to work with Diane from ERC.
Oh, she's a lovely lady.
Fabulous lady.
And we're going to go to a little clip from a previous show. If you have got this in a basket, by the way, though, do check your basket out, because our treadmill, the reason we're stepping away from a minute from it is it's absolutely flying. Over a quarter of the stock has gone and loads in baskets. But pop this into your basket, split the cost with PayPal, pay in 3. But let's listen to why Diane thinks it's going to make such a difference to you.
Diane joins us. Now, your background is beauty. You were a beauty therapist for a number of years, and you still are, really.
Absolutely. So, background, yes, all about beauty, anything to do with skin and health and how we can treat the body and really look after the largest living organ. I mean, simple as.
Liquid collagen has blown me away.
Liquid collagen is, now we originally started to develop this just for skin, and then we had the benefits of it's amazing for not only skin, but for hair, for nails, and for joints. So if you think about collagen, we know over 70% of the body, of the skin, is made up of collagen, but over 30% of the protein in the body is collagen.
Gosh.
And we deplete that year after year after year.
So that can be your joints, your ligaments.
Your joints, your ligaments, your tendons. Collagen is the building block of everything within the body.
And this is the depletion we're talking about.
And we see ourselves as we age, but we feel as we age as well, don't we?
And it might be something as simple as, you know, a roll over in bed isn't just a quick flip, or a get up from the couch isn't as easy as what it used to be. You go for a walk and you feel a bit stiffer, or you exercise and it takes you more than a couple of days to recover. So this collagen is great because it literally, you are going to take 1 shot per day for 10,000 milligrams of collagen.
Now that's important, the dosage,
That's huge, absolutely. So really, there's lots of other collagen brands out there. Some of them might be 4,000, 5,000, 8,000. This is 10,000 milligrams, and it's only 1 shot. Wow. That's the other beauty. And it's in a liquid formulation.
And it tastes great.
It tastes great.
I've got mine in my fridge. It tastes amazing. Every morning my body wants it.
And when you don't take it, that's when you know.
Isn't it amazing?
I find I'm more tired. So, out and about a lot. If I miss a day or two, it's amazing how I notice my energy levels start to decline. But when I take it regularly, every day, one of these bottles will last you 3 weeks, 20 days, and a 25ml shot each and every day.
Okay.
But for me, it's part of my morning routine. Wake up, open the fridge, out comes the milk for the coffee, out comes the collagen. The collagen's taken, the kettle's on, it goes back, and I'm done. And it's the simplicity of it that is beautiful.
It is that super boost. Now, when it comes to advanced liquid collagen, it is about all those results. The flavour is gorgeous, but it's going to help with things like skin, hair, nails. There's so many benefits.
Absolutely. And this is the way, topically, we're great at sort of working on the face area, maybe the hands, but we're not as great with the body skin, okay? This treats literally from the top of your head to the tips of your toes in 125ml shot.
Because we notice the difference under our arms, don't we, as we age? our legs at top of your knees.
Exactly.
What goes on?
The texture changes, the skin changes. You're losing those fatty acids. The collagen is depleting. So this is a super simplistic way. Take 1 shot each and every day. And it's the 25ml. That's what gets me. It's that one little baby shot. The measuring cap comes literally as your measure. So the cap comes, it's included. Take one of those, but you are treating from up here down to the base of your tippy toes.
That's incredible, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Beauty from inside out, but it's not just about your skin and your hair and your nails, it is about your joints as well. I've got mum onto this. She's in her 80s. Her next birthday, she's 86. It's never too late, is it, to make that difference?
It's never too late. I have a neighbour of mine who calls it his magic potion. Joe is 86, and he's like, I've run out of the magic stuff, Diane. Where is it? And his wife, Margaret, she's about 82. Margaret comes along. You got any magic potion? I've got magic potion for you. But I think it's that whole, if you find that you are feeling a little bit more stiff, if you just don't feel that you've got the energy you used to have, or maybe you're trying to recover from an operation, you know, sometimes, or you've been on like meds for lots of years, and sometimes your body just needs that boost. This is a great way, a healthy way, because it's packed with type 1 and type 3 collagen, so they're the most prolific and abundant in the body naturally. It's also got the gorgeous hyaluronic acid in there. Now, we love that for skin, but we also love it for joint mobility and motion. We've then got things like vitamin C. We've got B4, B5, B7,
Oh, wow.
B6, B12. It is absolutely packed.
They're all vitamins we hear
All
constantly
vitamins.
our bodies should have, aren't they?
Totally. So all the vitamins are packed in here. We need obviously the vitamin C to help it get all around the system. But we've then got things like biotin. So with your hair, if you're struggling with fine hair, lots of breakage, perfect. If your nails feel really, really weak, I mean, I've laughed now, my nail girl is like, not again. Every 2 weeks she's like, do they need cutting
Why are they
again?
growing so quick?
Because they're growing so quickly, and she's literally like, no gel on you, you can only have polish these days, because it's just like, it's a super thickness. So it really is about, it's about strength, it's about sort of helping to repair and rebuild what's natural in the system through one single shot a day.
We love Diane, she just makes it make sense. And if we're losing collagen, it is causing us to look old, to feel old, the lines, the wrinkles, and possibly the aches and pains. You know, when you get up and you just feel you're older when you get out of bed or you get out of a low chair. And you do lose collagen, as women and as men.
Yep, men too.
Doesn't it make sense to take collagen to get that balance back? And there's so many benefits.
It's what you say, it's like anything. If you're lacking in it, you want to replace it. And that's why collagen is so on vogue at the minute. It's everywhere, isn't it? This particular collagen is brilliant because it's a liquid collagen and it's 10,000 milligrams per serving. The benefits that Hayley mentioned, there are so many different benefits, and we always say individual results will vary. Different people see different benefits.
I'm happy with any of those. So that you can see it mentions sort of less aches and pains.
In your muscles and your
the
joints.
Time we really notice that and is when we stop using it, and suddenly you think, cool, you know, when you get out of bed, I feel older. You're like, oh, I've run out of my collagen. But firmer skin is the reason a lot of people helping with the lines and wrinkles and things like that. But actually the skin under the arms as well, the top of the knees. But lots of people, in the first sort of bottle they get, they notice the difference in their hair and nails.
Yeah, we do say multi-order. The longer you take it, the better the benefits. 460-114. Lots of you going for that. $29.99. You'll only pay one postage if you do multi-order.
And don't forget, if you're spending over £30, you can split that cost with PayPal, paying 3 as well. Now, we've got some great items available for you tonight. This is like a Shayley show, really.
It is,
some of our favourites. And this was brought to us by a lady called Fiona Summers, who we've worked with for years. Yeah. And she really does design some of the easiest fitness equipment that is just so versatile.
Yeah, and it's all fitness equipment that benefits, it initially starts benefit either her or her husband or her family, and then they go, we need to invent something
She's
for
a
that.
little bit lazy and she'll tell you herself. So she likes really simple things that she can use at home. She always used to tell us, get off the sofa, but then she was like, hang on, actually, you can exercise on the sofa, and that's exactly what you've got here. Sofa, on your kitchen chair. Perhaps, actually, I got this for my friend who's in a wheelchair. Click your wheelchair brakes on, and you could be moving and exercising with amazing resistance, and do your own research into resistance. But this is like lots of machines in one. This is getting your steps in. It's like a cycling machine. It's like a rowing machine.
And again, it doesn't take up a huge amount of space. We've got a great deal. It's down to £59 from $89.99. $21.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. The item number here is 491928. You can see how intuitive it is as soon as you get it home.
Yeah.
There's no build on any of this whatsoever. You take it out of the box and you are good to go. You can see that resistance there, and so many different kinds of workout you can do with the cardio core.
And you could travel with this. You could put it in the boot of the car. You could be indoors, outdoors. You don't have to plug it in. It can be absolutely anywhere. anywhere. It slides under the bed, slides under the sofa, because it does go completely flat like you see here. Really nice and lightweight too, so if you do want to pop it into the boot of the car, you can. No mad assembly. I've bought so many things that I've really wanted exercise-wise, and they come and you don't realise. You open the box and there's like 300 bolts and screws, and you're like, I'm never going to be able to put that together.
This comes out of the box as it is.
You're ready to go, and as soon as you get on it, you can start exercising in the easiest way.
So 491928 is your item number. Are we going to meet Fiona? Are we going to have a little look?
We should, because Fiona's story is great, and actually meeting Fiona, honestly, she is the laziest exerciser. She'll tell you she doesn't like gyms. She said she's been there once to get a drink of water, and that was it. Have a look at Fiona, and honestly what she uses is her fitness equipment, and this is one of her absolute best sellers.
Lovely to see you.
It is brilliant to be back.
It's been nearly 2 months, so it's great to have you back.
Yes.
And so excited that we've actually got this piece, which is one of your absolute best sellers.
Absolutely, worldwide. It is brilliant. And I think it's just because it's the perfect way to interrupt your sitting. Get your cardio in, get your core muscles in whilst you're sitting down.
Well, we get frightened. When you hear cardio, we do get a bit scared, don't we? We think we're going to have to do a really fitness class. We're going to have to really go running for hours. We're really going to have to sweat. But actually, we're getting a cardio workout.
Definitely. I like to call it sneaky cardio.
I like it.
Because, you know, you are burning calories. It is the whole range of motion for the leg here. So it replaces the stepper, the elliptical, the stair climber, you know, just the rowing machine, because there's different ways of using this. But if you're somebody that doesn't get their steps in, but if you're somebody maybe who's had an injury or an illness, or you've had a fall and one part of your leg doesn't work, it's the perfect way to get resistance training in, strength training in, burn calories with zero impact. There's no electricity, gentle on the joints. I was 60 3 weeks ago, and I'm like, I don't want to be pounding the pavements. I don't want to be going to the gym. This is the perfect way to sit down, if necessary, have a glass of Chardonnay and get those calories burning.
Drink sensibly, but sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
And this is the great thing. You can be just sat at home. You could have a cup of tea. You could be watching the TV, and perhaps you do a lot of sitting, but you realise you need to make a little, you know, you need to change your life a little bit and start exercising a little bit. How easy is this to actually be working that whole body?
Yeah, and the great thing is it's for all levels. Hayley and I are very different when it comes to fitness levels, as you can probably see. But I know I've got to do something. I've got to keep moving, and you might feel like that at home. But even if you're someone like Hayley who likes to work out all the time, this is great in the comfort of your own home.
Well, I'm going at a bit of a speed now, so I can really feel that working my core. It's really working my legs. I feel like I'm cycling.
Well, yes, you are, but if you think about it, you're not out of puff.
No.
You're not sweating. So there is cardio, there's burning calories, there's, you know, working the circulation, the heart, the lungs, releasing happy dolphins.
Like happy dolphins.
But let's get sensible here. We've got the ankles moving, we've got the knees moving all the way to the throat, the thighs here. We're engaging the core muscles. If we use the upper body, we could just be engaging the upper body with the overhands. Fold them the other way. This brings it in to the biceps, the forearms. You know, the sun is actually finally come out. So we're getting our arms out, we're getting our legs out. And there are lots of ways to do cardio. You can pound the pavement, you can go to the gym, you can do jumping jacks. But maybe that's not what you want to do. I personally like the idea of interrupting my sitting whilst I'm still watching television, or I could be on a Teams call. I could be sitting here getting my steps in, and I have actually had Neil time me. He says, Fiona, when you're actually doing this, you're doing about 180 a minute, which actually over an hour, while sitting, relaxing, watching television, it's like 8,000 steps. So if you're one of those people that you think that 10,000 steps is just too much for me to even take that first step, get them in the comfort of your own home, where there is zero impact on the joints, where there is, you know, no sweating. We can still talk.
Doesn't matter what the weather's like. Doesn't matter if it's too hot, too cold, if it's wet. I mean, we're having in a day, we're having every weather you can imagine, can't you? And perhaps it is too hot, you know, too wet to go out. Perhaps it is too cold to go out. Perhaps it's
We've had it all today
to go out. Yeah,
in one day.
Doesn't matter. And perhaps you don't feel safe walking out, but you do want to get those steps in. And the great thing is, you don't have to do thousands of steps. Just have a look at what 2,000 1,000 steps a day can do, what 4,000 steps a day can do, how good it is for your health. But it is like you're walking, it is like you're cycling, it is like you're rowing. Have a look at resistance training. Why resistance training is so good. For guys and girls, but especially for ladies, for bone mass, for bone density. There's so many reasons we should be exercising. And we should be moving, we should be exercising. We've got some great exercise equipment, and if this is right for you, £59 is your price, and you can split that cost with PayPal.
Yeah, it's a brilliant machine, but we've got to get back to our show special. Boy, have we got a deal on our treadmill. It's only for the duration of the show. If it was £499, it's a brilliant price, but we've got £200 off.
Yeah,
this.
ignore that £499. If you go elsewhere, it will be that sort of price. Our deal is market beating for the show only. That £200 off, which you don't need any voucher for, like Sean said, is only for the show. So sadly, at the end of the show, we'll give you a little bit of wiggle room, but then it will go up in price. If you wake up a bit later on in the day, perhaps at 6 a.m, and you think, I'll order it now, it will be £499. And then you think, it's okay, I'll look elsewhere. Well, you can, but actually, it's virtually our normal price. Everywhere else.
Yeah, Max Health Fit, it's $499 at Home Right, $499 at Costco. They've got a bit of a reduction. It's $479.98. Our usual price, $499, but not right now. While stocks last, we've got £200 off the price. You don't need a code. All you've got to do is add it to your basket. It's while stocks last or till the end of the show. At this price, you get £200 off. It comes down to $299.
But a quarter, actually over a quarter of the stock sold out and gone already. Just on Freeview and STV, you desperately need to check your basket through. Don't forget you have got as well PayPal, pay in 3, split that cost with PayPal, making it so affordable.
$102.65
Brilliant.
on PayPal.
And if you think that's just 3 payments, and then this is yours in your home. It's not like a gym membership where you pay every single month for every single year. I was a gym member for about 25 years. I worked it out. I could have probably bought a house with all the payments I'd put into the gym, because my gym's around about £65.
How many times you went?
and then so many months you don't actually go because life's too busy. When you've got 5 minutes, this is in your home. And honestly, whether you walk on this, whether you run on this, whether you use it as an upper body workout, whether you jog, whether you do a brisk walk, you will be stepping or taking steps to a healthier you.
The fact you can go these 3 different speeds, whether you want to do that nice slow walk, whether you want to jog, or whether you want to run, all those options are there for you. You've also got that upper body workout because of the resistance
and
in the arms.
It is true resistance, isn't it? It's amazing. Oh my
goodness, yeah. I was amazed because when we first looked at these, we were like, oh, it's like Nordic walking, but the resistance.
It's great. So it's working those muscles. It's working my back fat. It's working the bingo wings. It's working that core. Every movement, whether you use it like Nordic walking or like a cross trainer, whether you use it like a rowing machine, honestly, you won't believe the resistance on these. This is so versatile. It's like a treadmill, a running machine, a jogging machine, a cross trainer, a rowing machine. All in one piece of equipment.
And then storage-wise, it doesn't take up a huge amount of space. Footprint-wise, it's not huge, but you can fold the handles down and pop it underneath the sofa, pop it underneath the bed, so it's not going to take up lots of space for you when you're not using it. It's really simple to operate. There's barely anything to do when it arrives. You've just got to attach the top of the handles. There's a little jack inside. Attach those with an Allen key,
and you're ready to go.
Included.
I'm on 0.8, so this is the slowest speed. This is how it'll start. You'll push your toggle forward, that's your control, and it will count down 3, 2, 1, and then it will start on the slowest speed. So if you are rehabilitating, if you've been told, you know, you really need to start walking or perhaps to do some exercises, lifting your knees and things, you can do that at this really nice slow pace. But then it will go up to 8 kilometers per hour. So you can run, you can jog on here. I very rarely get to 8 kilometers per per hour, honestly, because it is phenomenal the speed you can get to. You've got the handlebars that can be, as if well, your security. Perhaps you're not great at jogging and running, so you could have the handlebars and just use them for stability as you jog and as you run. But of course, if you're going slower, these are great to use for that resistance.
However, over a quarter of the stock is already in baskets and checking through. We don't think it's going to last till the end of the show. ITV are going to join us in just a couple of moments. If you want to jump ahead and add it to your basket, 155216 is the item number. And remember, automatically at checkout, you're going to get an extra £200 discount. shopontv.co.uk.
We're meant to move, but actually you don't have to do anything really tricky to exercise. One step in front of another. Stay with us, we'll tell you more in a minute. Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together we're Shayley, and together we have been on since midnight on Freeview 89, where you can join us every single night. We've been on STV earlier than ITV tonight. We're just joining ITV now. It's great to have all of your company now, because we have got a product you absolutely love, and we've got the very last of the stock. And when this sells out, sadly, we know we can't get it back till around about the end of October.
We've got as much stock as we can, but already we're at a third of the stock in baskets and checking through. When you look at the deal on the screen, £499 for a machine that does all this that we're going to talk you through is brilliant. However, what a bonus we've got for you, because we're going to knock £200 off that price when you go through to checkout. Don't need a code, don't need to do anything. Add it to your basket and you'll get £200 off. If you've never shopped before, you just need that item number at the top of your screen. 155216 is your item number. But this is a treadmill where you can do a nice steady walk, you can do a jog, or you can run on it, because it goes from 0.8 kilometres per hour up to 8 kilometres per hour.
And that is so great. You can see the slowest pace there at the beginning picture. So if you're rehabilitating, if you're trying to get your strength back, perhaps you're not walking so well, but you want to start walking again, and you daren't go out on the pavements, they're uneven, you can walk nice and slow and use the handlebars static. The middle, I'm doing a brisker walk around about 4 kilometres per hour, and I'm using the handlebars, and the resistance on those handlebars is amazing. And then you have got, and I'm not even doing full speed there, 8 kilometres per hour is full speed, and I'm not a great runner, so I went as fast as I can. I'm probably around about 6 or just over 6 on that. But it gives you an idea that this is a treadmill that you won't outgrow. Really easy to use, and if you only walk on it, put on the internet, what are the health benefits of just walking? You will be blown away. But as you grow and get stronger, you won't outgrow this, because you can jog, you can run, and of course you can use the upper body as well. But actually just walking, the NHS are passionate, aren't they?
Yeah.
That a brisk walk is so good for you.
Well, you can see here, even the NHS recommend a brisk 10-minute daily walk. It has lots of health benefits and counts towards your 150 minutes of weekly exercise. Now, don't look at 150 minutes and think, oh my goodness, that's 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night. You can split it up however you like. 4 sets of 5 minutes throughout the day, as recommended in the physical activity guidelines for adults aged 19 to 64. But boy, the age range that use these kind of machines is brilliant. Walking on a treadmill counts towards that recommended exercise from the NHS. But as Hayley says, it doesn't matter where you put your research in. Is walking good for me?
Yeah, and you don't have to do thousands of steps. I know they say, you know, try and do 10,000 steps, 12,000 steps a day. But actually, putting is 2,000 steps a day good for me. It honestly can allow you to walk yourself into a healthier, fitter, trimmer, slimmer you. Now, our price, and this is a treadmill, I think, like no other, because you can walk, jog and run, but you've also got an amazing upper body workout with this, which we'll explain. It can be a rowing machine, it can be a cross trainer. You could just work one arm if you've got a weaker arm. Honestly, it's phenomenal. But the price on your screen for the show isn't the price you're paying. Automatically, you will get £200 off. Now, This makes it an amazing price, but it makes it market beating.
It certainly does, because if you look elsewhere for this machine, take a look what you're going to pay. It's
when
pretty
we
much
sell out, you're going to kick yourself, aren't you? Because you're not saving £20, you're saving £200.
Max Health Fit directly, $499. Home Right, $499. Costco got a bit of a deal, $479.98. And our usual price of $499. It's a good price. However, we're offering you £200 off at checkout while stocks last. Only while stocks last, or until the end of the show. 155216, add it to your basket. shopontv.co.uk is the easiest way to shop. You'll see our YouTube channel. You can click and subscribe there. Click on the treadmill. It'll take you through, and then you can add it to your basket.
And I know you think, oh, hang on, but it's the wrong price. As soon as you put it in your basket, £200 will go off. It will go down to $299. Then split the cost with PayPal Pay in 3. $102.65 is the first of those 3 payments. Stock-wise, though, we just called a third. We're now at 40%.
Oh my goodness, we haven't even talked you through
the
it yet.
entire stock that we've got until we believe the end of October. We know we have ordered more stock. It is being sorted and on its way, but we know we won't actually physically have it to sell until around about mid-late October. So please grab this now. Imagine how much fitter you could be by mid-late October.
Yeah. What a difference it'll make to you. The fact
especially
that when
this time of year.
Yeah, not going out because it's dark, because the rain tonight.
Oh my
was horrendous, isn't
word!
it?
Absolutely.
So to be able to walk
today.
at home whenever you want to, and don't think, oh well, I'm never going to be able to build that when I get it home. I'm never going to be able to move it, because when it does arrive, there's only one thing you have to do. You see these top sections of the handles? You've just got to attach those 2 top sections. Really simple. There's a little jack inside. You plug the jack in, and then you attach those 2 top sections with an Allen key, which is also included. But like we say, when you're not using it, when it does arrive, here's
How
my
great
beautiful
is it?
model. It's like The Price is Right.
I do feel like I'm on The Price is Right.
Yeah, lovely presentation.
They wouldn't have me, would they? But never mind. But look at that. Look how flat it is. That's going to slide under the bed, under a sofa. Actually, though, it does stand. And it is on wheels, so if you want to manoeuvre it round, perhaps you think, well, actually, I'm going to take that and put it into the conservatory one day because the weather's nice. I'm going to watch the garden and things. But if you stand it up, it does stand upright too. Could go between 2 units, perhaps between, I don't know, perhaps you've got a wardrobe and there's a gap before you have the chest of drawers. It will go between there. And it is super, super slim as well. So allowing you can see there, to pop this away, even if you've got a really small, perhaps you've got a bed sit, perhaps you've got a 1-bedroomed flat and you're thinking, I'd love to have that at home, but it's going to be in the way. It honestly isn't, because you can tuck it away under the sofa.
Under the sofa, under the bed. It's really easy to manoeuvre. Even at full weight, it's only just about 24 kilos, but all the weight's at the base, so you're never actually lifting that weight up. You can see storage-wise brilliant, but the fact you can walk, you can run, you can jog, you can do it while you're watching TV, can't you?
I love what, that you just lose yourself, and perhaps it's your favourite soap. Perhaps just do it in the adverts first of all and get a few minutes walking, but then actually start when you're watching your favourite soap, because you'll be lost in your soap. You won't even think about walking, and before you know it, you've probably walked for 10-15 minutes. The adverts come on and you're like, oh my word, I didn't even realise what I've done. And then you'll automatically use the handlebars as well, because the handles, that resistance, that it just like Nordic walking, it just makes sense. But then if you want to run on it, if you want to jog on it, you can. Honestly, it's so versatile. It is a treadmill. It's a treadmill where you can walk, you can briskly walk, you can jog, you can run. It's got the most amazing upper body workout, but this is as simple as it is. So it comes virtually, as we say, assembled. When you're ready to use it, you'll take it out of the box, put the handlebars on, push the handles up. It's as easy as that. Then you've got your little safety clip, and what that is all about is always put this on, because if you ever need to stop suddenly, if you pull that away, it stops instantly, so that gives you that emergency stop as such. But also, this is like the key. So if you've got young children and you are going to leave your machine out and you don't want young children to get on it and start pressing buttons, it won't work without this connected. So as soon as that's connected, your machine will work. And it's this simple to start. It's a little toggle just on the other handle. And all I'm going to do, I'm going to press that forward, and you'll see on my screen, it'll count down from 3. So are you ready? So have a little look at my screen, press forward, 3, 2, 1. And as easy as that, it will start at a really nice, slow, easy pace.
I love the fact it never runs away without you. You're in full control. That toggle that Hayley showed you on the top of that handlebar, it increases by 0.1 kilometre increments. So it's up to you. You can do it at 0.1 at a time, or if you hold it forward, it'll go to whatever speed you want it to be. So she's taking it up to...
I can do it nice and slow.
Yep.
I can go down nice and slow. You can go down faster. You're in complete control of what speed you do. So you can go from 0.8 to 8 kilometres per hour. And I'll be absolutely honest, I'm not a great runner, though it's really comfortable and nice to run on this. I don't run
bounce to
well because I've got bad knees, but you can run so easy on this because it's got a real nice sort of spring. Can you see how it's got that spring to it? But I very rarely manage to get to 8 kilometres per hour, and I don't think I even managed to in this clip. The very first one, I am at 0.8, I'm walking nice and slowly. I'm using the handles statically, so they're giving me sort of stability. So if you are rehabilitating, that's ideal. In the middle, I am using the handlebars, I'm using the resistance, and I'm walking around about 4 kilometres per hour there, so a little bit of a brisker walk. But then you can absolutely run on this, hands-free, or if you want that stability again, you can hold the handles as stability, but running hands-free on a treadmill that fits into your home, that fits into your everyday, and allows you to get exercise into your life in the easiest possible way.
Yeah, it's really straightforward.
You're not having to join a gym and be intimidated going to a gym. You don't need even a gym outfit, as long as you've got some sensible shoes on and something sensible clothes-wise. But you don't need to brush your hair, you don't need to brush your teeth. You can get on this first thing in the morning and walk while the kettle's boiling.
Well, we went to a concert. We bumped into a lovely lady, and she came running after us. I think she was called Belinda, wasn't she? And she's like, oh, it is you two, I bought a treadmill off you.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm actually getting
I live just over there.
Yeah. But she was getting the steps in, wasn't she?
And that is the great thing. It allows you, especially going into the winter months, we don't move enough. We're meant to move. Our bodies were made to move. We weren't meant to sit in offices. We weren't meant to sit in cars. We weren't meant to sit on buses. We were meant to move. That's what, that our bodies were developed to work the land. We went to walk and run, but we don't anymore. And that's why as a nation we are getting bigger, we are getting slower. Perhaps you struggled this summer getting around. Perhaps there's lots of things you didn't do with the family when you were on holiday because you just couldn't manage to do it. You couldn't manage to keep up with everybody else, and you're desperate to get a little bit trimmer, a little bit healthier. Honestly, go on the internet and put, is walking, if you only walk on this machine, is walking good for my health? You'll be blown away.
And this could, it sounds silly, doesn't it? This could be that first step, literally, to get you moving again. And you can do it completely at your pace. I'm at quite a brisk walk, but I can easily take that down and do a nice, slow, steady walk. So if you want to start nice and slow, you want to do 10 minutes a day. And then if you want to increase it, that readout is brilliant because it'll motivate you. It's got a calorie counter on there. It's got that distance readout, the timer. So maybe you want to do it by time and do 10 minutes a day. And then if you want to increase the speed, you've just got that little toggle, remember, and that increases it, and that'll take you to whatever pace you want to do. It never runs away with you.
I love a really nice brisk walk. I can feel it gets my heart rate up. I know I'm already now burning calories. You can hear it in my voice. And then I use the handles because the resistance on these, it's like I'm now on the cross trainer and a treadmill, or I'm on the rowing machine and the treadmill, because that resistance is fantastic, and that's helping that back fat, the bingo wings, the underarm area, the chest. It's working that core, that tummy. And remember, every step you take, and you take the step at the speed that you're comfortable with. So if you want to walk really slowly, you can. If you want to jog on here, honestly you can, and it's got this amazing bounce and spring to it, so it's really comfortable to run. And you have got the handlebars to use static if you want to, but of course you can run if you're a good runner, if you're a good jogger. It goes up to 8 kilometres per hour, but I love using it legs and arms, because so often if you are a gym goer, one day you'll have a leg day, won't you? And then one day you'll do an upper body day. you're doing it all at once. And when you do it all at once, you actually burn even more calories.
Of course you do. There's even a calorie counter on the machine to motivate you once again. That will scroll through all the different counts we talked about. Speed, calorie count, distance and timer. It'll show you how fast you're going. You control exactly where you want to be. And that's the great thing. But it's £200 off.
Yes.
Check out. I don't think the stock's going to last.
Now, half the entire stock is sold out and gone. We've only just joined ITV. We've got how long left? We've got about an hour 19 minutes left. I don't think we've got an hour 19 left of stock.
Not at this rate.
Sadly, if there is stock left, the deal you see on the screen, the £200 off, taking it to $299, is only available for the show. So sadly, if you don't get it tonight, you will absolutely kick yourself, because I know sometimes we think, all right, I'll get it elsewhere. I'll go on the internet and I'll find it. And you can, but sadly you're not saving just £20 with us. £200 saving, and from really the same from everywhere else.
Pretty much against everywhere.
Off those prices.
Yeah, Max Health Fit, the price right now £499. At Home Right £499. At Costco they've got a bit of a deal, £479.98. Our usual price of £499, but not right now. If you add this to your basket, that's all you've got to do. We take £200 off the price.
If you're quick enough.
If you're quick, as we said, 50% of the stock already in baskets and checking through. If you've got it in a basket and you want to make sure you get it, confirm your order and check your basket out. It's so versatile. This is another way to work.
This is great, and you can get quite a nice brisk speed. Leaning forward, it's a bit like you're walking uphill. I can really feel that on my bottom,
back of your legs,
on the back of the legs.
Glutes.
My tummy's still that core area, and all I'm doing is leaning forward, and it really does feel like you're trekking uphill. It's so versatile. So whether you can see the sort of action, can't you? So I really am, it's all this area, all down the back of the legs, really is helping me to get that sort of uphill walk. But then remember, it's a walking, a jogging, a running treadmill with an upper body workout, and you can use it as you wish. The whole family can use this.
Yeah, you will. You could have a chart on the wall. Who did the longest time on there? Who burnt off the most calories? You'd all be aiming to get that distance, wouldn't you? Absolutely brilliant. 155216 is the item number.
And please, even if you only just walk on it, go on the internet and put "is walking good for my health."
Yeah.
You will be blown away how just one step in front of the other. If you're lucky enough to be able to walk, we're meant to walk, we're meant to move. And if you're not moving, it's a little bit like that old gate, isn't it? If you never open that gate, you can't open it. It's stiff, isn't it? It squeaks. You really have to give it a good kick. And our bodies are the same. If we're not actually moving our bodies, we do get stiff. We all need to get the juice in our joints. And walking allows you to do that. So get yourself onto this first thing in the morning. That's the best time to exercise. Hand on heart, exercise gives you energy. I know you're thinking, oh no, I'll be shattered for the rest of the day. It gives you this amazing buzz. They call it happy endorphins, but I could never say that, so I call it happy dolphins. But it gives you this amazing buzz. And if I exercise first thing when I first get up, I get so much done in the day. If I don't, I'm slow, I'm sluggish all day long. Honestly, by just getting on this machine while the kettle's boiling, you will see what a buzz it gives you. But then perhaps when you've walked a little while, you might think, oh, wow, I do feel fitter. Actually, I think my jeans are a little bit looser, because you can truly walk yourself into a healthier you. Then use the upper body. I think, well, actually, that underarm area seems to be, the back fat seems to improve, my tummy all seems to be improving. And then if you do think, well, actually, I think I could perhaps jog on here. You can jog, you can run. You'll never outgrow this machine. And of course, it will fold completely flat. So if you need to put it away, go under the sofa, it'll go under your bed. But there's only you that can make that change. If you know you need to do something and you just don't know where to start, are you lucky enough to be able to walk? This is one of the easiest ways to get yourself back into a fitter you. And Sean, I've always exercised, and Sean's never liked to exercise. But during lockdown, Obviously, I couldn't get out, couldn't go to the gym.
Yep.
And we were, you know, we were at home, like all of us, probably eating a little bit more than we normally do, probably drinking a little bit more than we normally do. And we're like, we've got to do something to try and keep fit, something we both enjoyed. So we looked at loads of things and we're like, oh my goodness, there are these amazing walking workouts.
Yeah, there's loads of different walking workouts.
We'll try that.
Yeah.
And we discovered how good walking is for you, but actually how good walking is at a certain pace. It's great if you go out walking the dog and things, but you do stop and start and you're never constant at a constant pace. But can you hear it in my breath? Because I'm walking at a constant pace, I'm exercising, I'm burning calories, and all I'm doing is walking and talking to you.
And the benefits, honestly, put it in your search engine at home. What are the benefits of 2,000 steps a day? Don't think about 10,000 to begin with, or 12,000.
No.
Just put in your search engine at home the benefits of 2,000 steps a day, and you will be amazed. Now, there's so many of you with these in baskets. If you want to get that £200 off, you've got to check out before the end of the show. We're now approaching 60% of the stock in baskets and checking through, but it's not yours until you confirm your order. We're going to have to move away and take a look at the stock.
The problem is, because we are on the very last of the stock, and we know we can't get stock until about mid-end of October. When it's gone, it has gone. So we are going to step away, like Sean says, so you can check your baskets through, because sadly we don't want to be showing you something you can't actually buy. So if you want it, check your baskets through. It will be the best thing. That finger pressing checkout will be one of the best things you do to help you get somewhere. We were talking last night with Jane Planner, achieving your goals. And this is going to help you achieve your goals in one of the easiest possible ways, by one step in front of the other.
And remember, you're not paying £499. We're giving you £200 off the price. Automatically, when you add it to your basket, it drops down to £299. And if you want to use PayPal Pay in 3 and spread the cost, interest-free, as long as you've got a PayPal account and you pay online, it's just £102.65. You can still add it to your basket right now, 155216. Now, we've got some great items on the show, some real favourites, as Hayley said a little bit earlier. We've got a collagen supplement. Now, you may have heard about collagen on the market. The collagen supplement that we've got here at Shop on TV, this one is from ERC, Epidermal Research Centre. This is an advanced liquid collagen. Each serving is 10,000 milligrams, and at $29.99 it's pretty much half price. Why do we need a collagen supplement? Because from around about our mid-20s we start to age and we start to lose collagen, not just in men, in women as well. And women, unfortunately, it's even worse, because when you get to that time of life, around about the 50s, you lose even more collagen. So this is the depletion that naturally happens as we age.
And sadly, when you lose collagen, you start to see it in the mirror, the lines, the wrinkles, the sagginess to the skin, the droopy jowls. You'll notice it, the underarm area, the top of the legs. You're like, why is my skin gone all soft and hanging over my bra? And that is your collagen depletion. But you notice it as well as in your muscles, your ligaments, your bones, because collagen is the glue that holds our body together. And when it depletes in your body, you feel older when you get out of bed, you feel older when you get out of a low chair. So doesn't it make sense, if losing collagen is making us look and old, you know, feel old, if we take collagen to get that balance back? And the benefits of ERC, Advanced Liquid Collagen, is quite incredible.
Now, we always say individual results will vary, but imagine if you take this collagen supplement and you get less aches and pains in your muscles and joints. If you get firmer skin, maybe you get stronger hair or nails. The ingredients are amazing. You've got hyaluronic acid in there, so it's beauty from the inside out.
It's like a multivitamin, actually. There's vitamin D, there's vitamin B's and D's. There's so many great vitamins in here. So just get into the habit of taking it every single morning. The reason I say morning is so many people comment on how it gives them energy as well, because of all the ingredients to it. So take it in the morning. It can be that kickstart. I think it'll be better than any cup of coffee. And put it in your basket alongside your machine, because this really is beauty and health from outside in with your treadmill, from inside out with your collagen.
Yeah, 10,000 milligrams. It's the ideal serving that you see there, and the taste is glorious. And because it's liquid, it's easily absorbed as well.
Put it in the fridge. It's so nice when it's cold, and your body will want it every single morning. Now, got to warn you, oh my word, we are going to go to a clip with the ERC collagen. Is that for me? Thank you very much indeed. I can virtually smell it. My mouth is
smells
watering.
great.
I want some. But, and we can share because we are...
Because we share everything, darling.
I'll use the other side though. Which side did you drink out? I'm only joking, I'm only joking. But we've got to warn you before we go to this clip to give you a few more ideas what benefits this can give you. If you are wanting the treadmill, got a little bit of a problem because absolutely every treadmill is in a basket. So if everybody checked out, we would have sold out. We've already lost 2/3. Now, if you don't want it, let it go. But the truth is, you can still get onto the website. You can still jump onto the phones and order it. It's the first people to order and check out now that will get this.
Yeah, it will soon be over allocating, but you can still jump the queue. If you add it to your basket and you check your basket out, that's the treadmill we're talking about. You can see automatically an extra £200 off the price with that treadmill. We better let that one go so someone else can get it.
Yes, we better take ours out of the basket because there honestly isn't enough. You need to check your baskets through. But do, whilst you're ordering, just watch this clip because we can't recommend this enough. And the reason we say that is if we ever run out, we really notice
See the difference.
how good this is for us. And of course, lovely Diane's going to explain exactly why.
Diane joins us. Now, your background is beauty. You were a beauty therapist for a number of years, and you still are, really.
Absolutely. So background, yes, all about beauty, anything to do with skin and health and how we can treat the body and really look after the largest living organ. I mean, simple as.
Liquid collagen has blown me away.
Liquid collagen is, now we originally started to develop this just for skin, and then we had the benefits of it's amazing for not only skin, but for hair, for nails, and for joints. So if you think about collagen, we know over 70% of the body, of the skin, is made up of collagen, but over 30% of the protein in the body is collagen.
Gosh.
And we'll deplete that year after year after year.
So that can be your joints, your ligaments.
Your joints, your ligaments, your tendons. Collagen is the building block of everything within the body.
And this is the depletion we're talking about.
and we see ourselves as we age, but we feel as we age as well, don't we?
And it might be something as simple as, you know, a roll over in bed isn't just a quick flip, or a get up from the couch isn't as easy as what it used to be. You go for a walk and you feel a bit stiffer, or you exercise and it takes you more than a couple of days to recover. So this collagen is great because it literally, you are going to take one shot per day for 10,000 milligrams of collagen.
Now that's important, the dosage,
That's huge, absolutely. So really, there's lots of other collagen brands out there. Some of them might be 4,000, 5,000, 8,000. This is 10,000 milligrams and it's only one shot.
Wow.
That's the other beauty. And it's in a liquid formulation.
And it tastes great.
And it tastes great.
It tastes great. I've got mine in my fridge. It tastes amazing. Every morning my body wants it.
And when you don't take it, that's when you know, don't you?
Isn't it amazing?
I find I'm more tired. So, out and about a lot. If I miss a day or two, it's amazing how I notice my energy levels start to decline. But when I take it regularly, every day, one of these bottles will last you 3 weeks, 20 days, and a 25ml shot each and every day.
Okay.
But for me, it's part of my morning routine. Wake up, open the fridge, out comes the milk for the coffee, out comes the collagen's taken, the kettle's on, it goes back, and I'm done. And it's the simplicity of it that is beautiful.
It is that super boost. Now, when it comes to advanced liquid collagen, it is about all those results. The flavour is gorgeous, but it's going to help with things like skin, hair, nails. There's so many benefits.
Absolutely. And this is the way, topically, we're great at sort of working on the face area, maybe the hands, but we're not as great with the body skin, okay? This treats literally from the top of your head to the tips of your toes in one 25ml shot.
Because we notice the difference under our arms, don't we, as we age? our legs at top of your knees.
Exactly.
What goes on?
The texture changes, the skin changes. You're losing those fatty acids. The collagen is depleting. So this is a super simplistic way. Take one shot each and every day. And it's the 25ml. That's what gets me. It's that one little baby shot. The measuring cap comes literally as your measure. So the cap comes, it's included. Take one of those, but you are treating from up here down to the base of your tippy toes.
That's incredible,
Just in one. It's amazing.
Beauty from inside out, but it's not just about your skin and your hair and your nails, it is about your joints as well. I've got mum onto this, she's in her 80s, her next birthday she's 86. It's never too late, is it, to make that difference?
It's never too late. I have a neighbour of mine who calls it his magic potion. Joe is 86 and he's like, I've run out of the magic stuff, Diane, where is it? And his wife Margaret, she's about 82, Margaret comes along, you got any magic potion? I've got magic potion for you. But I think it's that whole, if you find that you are feeling a little bit more stiff, if you just don't feel that you've got the energy you used to have, or maybe you're trying to recover from an operation, you know, sometimes, or you've been on like meds for lots of years, and sometimes your body just needs that boost. This is a great way, a healthy way, because it's packed with type 1 and type 3 collagen, so they're the most prolific and abundant in the body naturally. It's also got the gorgeous hyaluronic acid in there. Now, we love that for skin, but we also love it for joint mobility and motion. We've then got things like vitamin C. We've got B4, B5, B7, B6, B12. It is absolutely packed.
They're all vitamins we hear constantly our bodies should have, aren't they?
Totally. So all the vitamins are packed in here. We need obviously the vitamin C to help it get all around the system. But we've then got things like biotin. So with your hair, if you're struggling with fine hair, lots of breakage, perfect. If your nails feel really, really weak, I mean, I've laughed now, my nail girl is like, not again. Every 2 weeks she's like, do they need cutting again?
Why are they growing so quick?
Because they're growing so quickly, and she's literally like, no gel on you, you can only have polish these days, because it's just like, it's a super thickness. So it really is about, it's about strength, it's about sort of helping to repair and rebuild what's natural in the system through one single shot a day.
Just makes complete sense, doesn't it? And when you look at the benefits of this advanced liquid collagen, you can see there less aches and pains. We also always say individual results may vary, but for so many, they're blown away that they do notice a difference in their muscles and their joints. Lots of people start to take it because they do want to improve their skin, to sort of diminish the lines, the wrinkles, the sagginess to the skin, firmer skin there as well. But loads of people very, very quickly often will say, really notice difference in my nails. My hair seems to be strong.
Well, if you just got one of those benefits that you talked about, that'd be amazing. But imagine if you got all of those benefits by taking a collagen.
And it's so tasty. It's 100% natural flavouring. It's sugar-free as well. Pop it into the fridge, because honestly, cool out the fridge. It tastes so good first thing in the morning. It'll be, lots of people do mention, it's not on there, but mention energy.
Yeah.
So it's a really good idea to take it first thing to give you that kick start for the day as well. And all ages. My mum will take this, and she's not bothered about how she looks, but she is bothered about how she moves out, you know, and so really important to her. And for me, every reason, all those benefits, that's exactly why I take it.
So 460114, we would say multi-order. The longer you take it, the better the benefits that you will see. Lots of you are doing that. And if you are multi-ordering, you'll only pay one postage per order.
Like any supplement, they always say really about 3 months for a supplement really to get the optimum sort of results. So if you can order 2 or 3 bottles of this, it really is a good way to go. And we do sell out of this. It has just come back in stock. So it's good to order it whilst we have got stock, because if you do run out and then you come back to us and we haven't got it, you'll think, oh, why didn't I get another bottle? And because you can split the cost with PayPal when you spend over £30, it's well worth doing exactly that. Now we've stepped back onto our treadmill. We've already lost 70% of the stock. 70. You've only got an hour to get it at the price. It's our show special. So the price you see on screen is our usual price of $499. We're going to knock £200 off at checkout. You don't need a code. You don't need to do anything. Just add it to your basket. You'll get £200 off. If you buy it elsewhere, you'll pretty much be paying our usual price. Yeah, you'll kick yourself, won't you? If you don't get it with us and then you switch on tomorrow, you find we've sold out, or actually it's gone back up in price if you've got any stock left. when you realise it's not that you've saved £20 with us and everywhere else it's £200 more, you'll think, why didn't I get it last night? maxhealthfit.co.uk, £4.99. HomeRight, again, .co.uk, £4.99. Costco have got a great price at £749.98. So they've got a really good, saving. They've got some money off, but not the money off that we've got off. I know our price there is £4.99, but as soon as you put it into your basket, it will automatically knock a full £200 off.
Now, just hearing, there's more of you trying to order than stock we have remaining. So if you do have it in a basket and you definitely want to get it, confirm your order and check your basket out.
It so often happens with this, doesn't
If you
it?
still want to add it to your basket, you can. You just need the number on your screen. 155216 is the item number for this treadmill. And if you've just woken up, because we seem to get a surge about this time of night, don't we? A lot of people maybe going out to work or coming in from work, pop the TV on. And if you've seen this treadmill and you think, I like the look of that, remember there's £200 off the price. But this isn't just a walking treadmill. This is a treadmill that you can jog on, you can run on. You've got great speed distances on this, from 0.8 kilometres per hour right up to 8 kilometres per hour.
Yeah, so you can do a really easy walk. Perhaps you're rehabilitating. Though the handles move, you can use them statically, so that gives you the stability. And that first slow walk is exactly what I'm doing on 0.8. But then you can speed up by 0.1 kilometres per hour to whatever speed you're happy with. So in the middle picture, I'm doing about 4 kilometres per hour, and I'm using those resistant walking sticks as such, those Nordic walking sticks, which make it into a rowing machine. They make it into a cross trainer. Or you can run up to 8 kilometres per hour. And I'll be honest, I rarely get to 8 kilometres per hour because that is a really fast run. And it allows you to have one piece of equipment, which is your walking, jogging, running treadmill, that is also a rowing machine, that's also a cross trainer, because the resistance on these is absolutely amazing.
So what we call the Nordic walking sticks that you see there, so much more than that, because you've got that resistance, and it's up to 30 kg resistance you see there. When Hayley pulls back, watch how muscles activate on her arm there. You can really see that muscle activation. So you're getting that upper body workout as well as that lower body workout. We are getting busier as we thought at this time.
It always happens about 2 o'clock, doesn't it? And if you have seen this treadmill before, you'll know it does sell out time and time again. And when we say we've got more people ordering than stock is available, that's what often happens. And sometimes, say we've got about 10 of these left and we're thundering towards those low numbers, 110 of you could be ordering it. 210 of you could have it in your basket. It will only be the very first 10 people to order and check out that'll get it. So even if you've just joined us and you think, oh, hang on, but it's all, they said it's all in people's baskets, you can still order it and check that basket out and get it. But it is the first people now to check out that will. And what you're doing today is taking that first step to a healthier you. Because honestly, you can walk yourself into a healthier, fitter, just one step in front of the other.
And if you are at home and you think, I'd love to use a treadmill, but would I be able to use it? You can see I've got it on the slowest speed. So if you just want to get moving again, you want to start getting those steps in, this is at 0.8 kilometres per hour. You take it completely at your own pace.
Now I'm only at 6 now, and you can obviously run free-handed, but if you want that stability, you can hold on to the handle there as well. So it still goes up another 2 kilometres. This is only 6. Can you see the bounce as well? Because I'm not a great runner or jogger. It hurts my knees, but there's a really nice spring.
It's like
to
it's got a sprung base. If you've ever danced on a sprung dance floor, it's that kind of bounce to the machine. It's got 4 stability units on the corners of the machine, so it's raised from the actual floor surface. It's got wheels on the front, so if you do want to move it, it's really easy to move, really easy for storage. But we should run you through, if you've just joined us, how it arrives, because there's not a big build here. Lots of people worry, I bet it comes in 50 pieces.
So I've ordered lots of things, and it looks great when you see it assembled. Then you open the box and there's like 3,000 pieces and you think, I'm never going to put that together. And if I do put it together, I'd never dare get on it because I won't have made it properly.
Because I do it or you
so, yeah, absolutely. So this comes virtually as you see it. The only thing you do have to assemble is the very top bit to each side. Very easy to do, it's foolproof, comes with the Allen key to do it, and that's all you do. Comes in the box with these folded down, because this is how you can store it in the, you know, under the sofa, under the bed, if you want to. And really, it's about the weight of my suitcase. It weighs around about 24 kilograms.
Your suitcase is heavier.
Yeah. You can manoeuvre it around on the wheels, which is great. But the other great thing is, so the wheels are there, take it into the conservatory. It's really slim. So if you want to stand that between perhaps your chest of drawers and your wardrobe, it will slide in between there as well. So it's nice and slim. We put it against our ironing board, and honestly, our ironing board was actually bigger
Yeah, it was.
than the treadmill, which sounds ridiculous, but it was. And then you can pop it down wherever you want to. And when it's where you want it, you lift the handles up. It's as simple as that. And then you've got this little red toggle. Now this is really important because it's a bit like the key to the machine. So without that on, it won't work. So this is the toggle to work it, and I can press that toggle and nothing will happen. So there you go, not moving because I haven't got the key on. So this is like a magnet that magnetizes onto there. And then that allows the machine to work. So if you have got young children, you are going to leave this out and you don't want them jumping on it and switching it on, you've got control of hiding this, and it's like you've hidden the key away. It's also for safety, so if you do feel you need to stop instantly, or if you trip or anything, as soon as that comes away, as soon as you pull that off, it'll automatically stop. But then the controls are really easy. There's no big difficult, you know, often a treadmill can be so complicated.
Well, it's like you walk onto a treadmill in some gyms, for example.
It's like flying a plane.
It's like a cockpit around
It is.
you.
You're like,
all these different
it asks you loads of questions and you just want it to start. You're like, is there a start button? This is your start button. And you just push that forward. And when I push that forward, 3, 2, 1, and we're ready to go. And we start 0.8 kilometres per hour, but it will go up to 8 kilometres per hour, and you pushing that toggle forward will just speed it up, either by 0.1, 0.2, 0.3.
Now, Hayley, we've got to stop you just for a second.
Okay.
I was supposed to tell everyone at home 75%, 3/4 of the stock is already in baskets and checking through. Now 80%, but remember, we've still got more people ordering than we have stock remaining. So it is getting a bit vulnerable now. If you want to get hold of this, there's nearly twice the amount of people trying to order the stock that we have remaining. So if you've got it in a basket and you want to get it now, because we don't know when it's going to be back. We're hoping the end of October.
Well, we know we've put an order in. We know that order won't come till about mid-late October. So this is the stock we've got. This is the end of the stock. There's no extra stock until that new stock arrives. Can't guarantee you'll get the deal you'll get today. And that deal is giving you £200 off the regular price. Not £20, not £15, not £30, £200 off the regular price. And even if we do have stock left, sadly, if you switch back on at 4 a.m, go onto our website and think, oh, I'll order it now, it will have gone up to £499, the price you see on your screen. It's only now until the end of the show that when you put it into your basket, it will go down £200. And you'll probably think, don't worry, I'll be able to get it somewhere else. I want the same one. I want the Max Health. I want the one with the resistant handles.
The resistance bands, yeah.
So you can buy it elsewhere,
Yeah.
but you will kick yourself because you'll be like, oh,
Well, pretty
they were
much our
telling the
usual
truth.
price, yeah.
It is £200 more,
Yeah.
virtually everywhere else.
Max Health Fit, $499. At Home Right, $499. At Costco, they've got a bit of a deal at $479.98. Our usual price, like we say, is $499, but we've got £200 off while stocks last, or until the end of the show, and then it goes back up. If we've got any stock remaining, it will go back up to $499. You don't need a code. You don't need to do anything other than add it to your basket. Even if you've never shopped with us before, you don't need to be registered. You can check out as a guest, add it to your basket, and £200 comes off the price straight away. You can even spread that cost with PayPal Pay in 3, £102.65.
Oh, we're so busy.
Wow.
More than twice as many people ordering now than stock. Please check your basket through. Go on the internet and put, is walking good for my health? Because if you only walk on this machine, honestly, this can help you walk into a healthy healthier, happier, trimmer, fitter you. But you can jog on this machine, you can run on this machine, you can do that Nordic walking, you can actually have the most amazing resistance, like it's a rowing machine, like it's a cross trainer, all in one. But please check your baskets through and remember how good walking is for you. The NHS passionate that, you know, you can see here, 10-minute brisk walk has so many health benefits.
Well, this is the NHS recommendations. You can see here a brisk 10-minute daily walk has lots of health benefits and counts towards your 150 minutes of weekly exercise. Now, if you think 150 minutes sounds like a lot, it's 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night, a couple of 5-minute sessions throughout the day. As recommended in the physical activity guidelines for adults aged 19 to 64, we have people who use this way beyond the age of 64. Walking on a treadmill counts towards this recommended exercise, and that's why you can do it. Anyone can do this. If you can walk, you can use this treadmill. And if you've thought for a long time, I need to move more, I need to get moving, remember, you can start this at 0.8 kilometers per hour. So let me just show you as I start this off. It's so slow.
Perhaps you're rehabilitating, perhaps the doctor or the surgeon. Obviously, always consult your doctors and surgeons, but I know if you went to a doctor and said, I'm thinking about walking, they'll be like, way, you know, walking. But if you are under a doctor or surgeon, say, is it okay, I'm going to get a treadmill, I'm going to walk. Honestly, you can go super slow and rehabilitate.
Maybe you want to move through every
perhaps
single
you haven't
joint.
walked so well for a little while and you're doing a little bit of physio and you're thinking, well, actually, that nice slow pace, I can really lift my legs, I can do that physio as I'm walking. And this is my mum. My mum's 87. She's got a treadmill upstairs, absolutely loves it. And she just goes upstairs. When she's got a few minutes, she doesn't walk for hours. She doesn't do 12,000 steps a day. She'll walk as far as she can for as long as she can, and it's really benefited her because she doesn't like to go out walking on her own now. She doesn't like the pavement. She's not doesn't feel secure in walking. She walks with a stick, so she uses these just for stability and just walks slow. But it really has got her confidence up. She's walking better. She's lifting her feet better because I think we start to drag our feet as we get older as well. But then the other great thing is you could be perhaps 18 and you're really enjoying a brisk walk and you can get that brisk walk, or perhaps you're starting to jog, you can jog on this, or perhaps you're really into your running. Honestly, at 8 kilometers per hour, I can't run on this for very long because it is a really good speed. And then I love it because actually I can get a full body workout, because when I do go to the gym, and I am a member of the gym, during lockdown and everything, I obviously stopped going to the gym, and what we started doing is walking workouts, and I was like, oh my word, I can work out at home and get just those same benefits. But with this treadmill, all the benefits really for me that I used at the gym, because I would use the treadmill, I would use the cross trainer, I'd occasionally go on the rowing machine because it's really good for back fat, bingo wings and things. So I actually with this can now get a full body workout, but not just a cross trainer and a treadmill, your rowing machine, and you can work the one arm. If you've got a weaker arm, you can actually walk like your Nordic walking. And hand on heart, the resistance on these is absolutely phenomenal. You'll never outgrow this machine, and if you know you need to make changes, if you only ever walked on this machine, go on the internet and just put in, what are the health benefits of walking? You will be blown away. And when you get on this, and can you hear it in my voice, and I'm only walking quite slowly now, but because I'm walking at that constant pace, it's getting my heart rate up, it's burning those calories, and you truly can make that difference. If you need to make changes and you know you'll never go to a gym, you'll never go out running for 45 minutes, you'll never, you know, they're just things you won't do, but you do want to be fitter. You don't want to have a really awful winter where you hibernate, put more weight on, feel even slower when you go into next year. Can you imagine actually you've got your New Year's resolution by November, possibly by the end of October when we get the next stock in of these, because this is the last of our stock, you feeling healthier, fitter and trimmer, and that's what this treadmill has done for so many. Price wise though, you must check your basket out. That £200 off is actually only till the end of the show. If there's any stock left, it will go back up. We've got 45 minutes left at the end of the show. If you've got it in a basket, we'll give you a little bit of wiggle room to check it through, but if you come back at say 3:45, it will have gone back up to £499. And then when you go to look elsewhere to buy it, you are going to be paying those sort of prices. You're not saving £20 with us today, you're saving £200 with us today, because when you put it in your basket, £200 will automatically come off. So Max Health Fit, same price as our regular price.
We're looking at £499 at Home Right. It's $499 at Costco. $479.98. Our usual price at $499. It's a good price because it does so much, but we've got £200 off. Remember, you don't need to do anything other than add it to your basket and check your basket through.
And it will be one of the best things you ever do, won't it?
Actually, we've got that review, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've got a great review from a previous show. When it comes to treadmills, we've worked with lots of different models of treadmill, and we've got a review from a previous show. Not for this particular treadmill, but this really gives you the idea of the difference.
Yeah, this is like an upgrade to the treadmill,
yes.
and it really does, because for so many people, this product has been, and I do say this on certain things, but it has been life-changing.
This is what this lady says, isn't it?
And it is. This is this lady, Joanna, her name is, and she said, and she sent this in during a show. She said, this treadmill is fantastic value and has literally changed my life. I'm not over-exaggerating. It truly has changed my life. I've become lazy and I've become sluggish. I was eating far too much of the wrong stuff. I was drinking tea and fizzy drinks. I was indulging in sweets and snacks all day long as I'd been working from home. I had a moment of clarity and realised what a slippery slope I was on when I jumped up to a size 16, and I was getting out of breath doing the simplest of tasks. So I saw the treadmill whilst I was channel hopping, and I thought, what have I got to lose? So she said, on the first day, I walked 3,000 steps, and it was okay. On the next day, I walked 5,000 steps. She said, and then my journey really began. I now do 3 walking sessions a day. I do a total of 12,000 steps. I have a glass of water before and after each session. She said, no fizzy drinks or silly snacking now. So if I ever do feel sluggish, and if you are working from home and you get those moments, she says, or if I need a boost during the day, I jump back on for 10 minutes and I'm totally energised. She says, my mind is better focused, I'm more positive, I eat well, I drink well, I feel great. So it's that domino effect, isn't it? All of a sudden, you start to feel a bit trimmer, so you start to eat a little bit healthier. You're thinking more about what you're drinking and eating. But this is the bit I love, and this is me. When I exercise, this is my biggest difference. She said, I smile more.
Oh.
The list goes on. She says, this I put down to the treadmill, as it has absolutely motivated me into getting my body moving, and I use it every day and I love it. And we're meant to move.
And we've heard so many stories like that.
So many stories.
And we mentioned a model we used to work with who came in. She first came and started working with us. All she worked on was the treadmill shows. And she started off, she was a lovely lady, great personality. But as she worked out on the treadmill, she started to lose weight, didn't she? And started to gain confidence.
You started to notice she came in different clothes.
Wore a bit more makeup.
Started to wear, makeup, have her hair done. And we watched her change and blossom and bloom, and like you say, great confidence. And the biggest thing that it changed her in so many ways, and she absolutely loved it. She used to have it in the kitchen. She'd put it, she'd fold it down and put it away, but she'd walk in the kitchen, on the kitchen counter she'd put her iPad or whatever tablet you've got, and she'd do little walks
around the world.
Honestly, around the world.
All the places she wanted to visit. She'd Google, put it on her tablet and go for a walk on Bondi Beach, or go for a walk around Sydney Harbour. All the places she really wanted to visit.
And she never really holidayed, and she never really did a great deal with her husband. They started dancing together,
they did.
which was
started
amazing.
taking dance classes,
And then she came in one day and she went, I've booked a cruise. And she was like, and the only reason I've booked a cruise, I would never have gone on a cruise apart from because I feel so much fitter and trimmer. I know I can get around the ship now. I know I can get off the ship and I can do the trips. Because it changed her completely because she started walking. And she never ran. The treadmill we were selling then was purely a walking treadmill. All she did is walked herself into a healthier you. And she didn't have the upper body workout either, but it absolutely changed her. You've got an opportunity to walk, to jog, to run, to use that upper body with a and honestly a deal you can't afford to miss out on, but sadly you are going to miss out.
If you are waiting on the phones, we do apologise, really busy with our phone operators, and that's how busy we are. If you can go to the website, please do it. If you want to wait on the phones, the guys will get to you as soon as they possibly can, but we are excessively busy on there at the minute. Really busy on the treadmill to the point where we're now at limited stock. So many more of you trying to order this than we have stock remaining in the business. We are approaching single figures, in fact, so please, if you've got it in a basket and you want to get it, you've got to check out right now. Remember, it folds down for storage. There's no build when it arrives. It's really easy to operate. The readout on there has a calorie counter, the speed, the distance and the time, all right there, and so simple to operate, isn't it?
So simple to operate. It folds completely flat if you want to store it away. You have got something that's going to fit into your home, fit into your everyday. When you've got 5 minutes, when the kettle's boiling, honestly, just jump onto your treadmill. Try and exercise if you can first thing in the morning, or when you get up if you do shifts, because for me that gives me the boost for the day.
Sets you up, doesn't it?
And I didn't exercise today, and I haven't been a happy bunny today at all because I didn't work out, and it makes a difference to me.
We had lots of challenges today, didn't we?
And I know because I didn't exercise, I found the day really taxing. Everything was, multiplied. Whereas when I exercise, it's good for my head. I feel better, I feel brighter, I get so much more done. And perhaps you're working from home and perhaps you have those moments where your brain just freezes. Get away from the computer, get away from work and get on here for 5 minutes and you'll be blown away how it clears your mind. And you're getting that juice in your joints, you're getting everything moving. We're meant to walk. If you're at home, knowing you need to make some changes, knowing you need to get a little bit fitter, a little bit trimmer, you're struggling with walking down to the local shop to get your paper in the morning. And you used to always do that, and now you're jumping into the car because you know you can't, you're going to struggle to get there, but you want to be able to get there. You didn't do lots of things with the family over the summer holidays because you couldn't keep up, but you want to keep up. Honestly, you can walk yourself. You don't have to join a gym and suddenly be amazing at aerobics and know every machine. You can, just one step in front of another, help yourself get healthier by walking.
£200 off while stocks last, or till the end of the show. We think it could go in the next few minutes. If everybody checks out, so many more of you trying to order than we have stock remaining. You can still jump the queue and add it to your basket. 155216 is your item number, and with PayPal paying 3, it comes down to £102.65 on your first of 3 payments, because you've got £200 off the $499 price.
And should we be absolutely honest?
No, don't tell them, don't tell them.
We're single figures.
We are.
So when we say we're low in stock, when we say we're super limited in stock, and when this does sell out, and even if you don't all check out because we've got more people ordering than stock is available, even if you don't check your basket out and say we have those single figures left, fine. It will go back up in price. If you switch back on at 3:45, go onto our website, it will be £499. You'll put it in your basket and there'll be no £200 off. I truly don't think there'll be any stock left, but you will kick yourself. You will kick yourself if you don't order it now, because you can order it elsewhere and it will be £200 more than what you're spending with us today. You can see there, the best price there is Costco, $479.98. But our deal, not $499, as soon as you put it in your basket right now, only for the show, £200 off, it's $299. And remember, when we sell out, sadly, we have ordered more stock. We try and keep on top of stock, but it's very difficult sometimes to get stock back in. There you can see, as soon as you put it in your basket, £200 off. So what you'll find is, sadly, our new stock, which we can't guarantee will be this price, will not be with us until mid-late October. And you'll kick yourself. You could have been walking yourself into a healthier you for a good month.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great time.
You'll be amazed the different. Yeah, it is, because of the weather. It's miserable. It's dark.
So confirm your orders and check out. We've got to move away whilst we take stock of the stock.
Well done if you get it, because honestly, it can be one of those things that you think, why didn't I get one of these years ago?
But we've got to tell everyone about the collagen because this has gone a bit crazy as well. We had this on a show the other night. We sold all the stock. We've managed to get some more for you. This is advanced liquid collagen from ERC, Epidermal Research Centre. They do great skin care and beauty care. This is the liquid collagen supplement. It's 10,000 milligrams per serving, so it's the optimum amount. But why would you need collagen? Well, we naturally deplete our collagen from our bodies from mid-20s.
Yeah, because collagen, I think we think it's in
everywhere,
creams
isn't
and
it?
it's in injections, but actually our bodies when we're born, we're full of collagen. It's in our skin, it's in our bones, our ligaments, our muscles. But sadly, from early 20s, which is quite depressing, we start to age.
We do.
And you start to lose collagen, and that does start to create and form the lines, the wrinkles, actually the sagginess to the skin. So you get the droopy jowls, you get the horrible underarm sort of bingo wing, you get that horrible sort of extra boob over your bra at the back. Why did your skin start to go soft and hanging? So doesn't it make sense? Well, actually, not only that, it's not just the visual things. You know, when you get older and you struggle to get out of bed and you think, oh gosh, or out of a low seat, that's the collagen depleting in the bones, the muscles,
cartilage,
the ligaments. Yep. So it's the whole body. And doesn't it make sense if it is depleting, it's making us look and feel old, doesn't it make sense to take collagen and get the balance back? Well, when you see the benefits of taking ERC, it will make sense. You'll be like, oh gosh, yeah, because if I was lacking in iron, I'd take an iron capsule. So I'm lacking in collagen, I'm looking old, I'm feeling old. Oh yeah, if I take collagen.
Yeah, well, take a look at these results that people have. We always say individual results will vary. Maybe you'll get one of these, maybe you'll get all of these from the collagen supplement. Less aches and pains in muscles and joints. It might be the fact that you get firmer skin. Or another bonus is stronger hair and nails. Amazing ingredients here. Lots of vitamins, hyaluronic acid. It's 100% natural flavouring. And you've also got quick absorption because this is a liquid collagen. And every serving is 10,000 milligrams.
So it is all about that right amount. It's all about, rather than having to take loads of capsules, a really tasty drink. What we recommend to do is to put it in the fridge, and it will be your kickstart to the day. Loads of people say take it in the morning because it really gives me energy as well. Price-wise, it's an incredible deal. It's like any supplement. The longer you take it, the better those results. It's a bit like going to the gym. You can't go to the gym once, you get the body you want and you keep that body forever. You have to keep going to the gym. You have to keep doing something, and a supplement is the same. It's got to get into your body. It's got to be allowed to work. So the optimum really is about 3 months. So if you could get 2 bottles of this, and most of you are multi-ordering, or 3 bottles of this, do, because again, it's one of those products you don't want to run out. When you actually understand the benefits, you'll think, I never want to be without this. And we've got a lovely lady who I will cheers, who brought this to us, which is lovely Diane, and she'll explain exactly why from a previous show. For so many, this is something that people don't want to be without because it can make so many differences. Cheers.
Diane joins us. Now, your background is beauty. You were a beauty therapist for a number of years, and you still are, really.
Absolutely. So, background, yes, all about beauty, anything to do with skin and health and how we can treat the body and really look after the largest living organ. I mean, simple as.
Liquid collagen has blown me away.
Liquid collagen is, now we originally started to develop this just for skin, and then we had the benefits of it's amazing for not only skin, but for hair, for nails, and for joints. So if you think about collagen, we know over 70% of the body, of the skin, is made up of collagen, but over 30% of the protein in the body is collagen.
Gosh.
And we deplete that year after year after year.
So that can be your joints, your ligaments.
Your joints, your ligaments, your tendons. Collagen is the building block of everything within the body.
And this is the depletion we're talking about.
Yeah, and we see ourselves as we age, but we feel as we age as well, don't we?
And it might be something as simple as, you know, a roll over in bed isn't just a quick flip, or a get up from the couch isn't as easy as what it used to be. You go for a walk and you feel a bit stiffer, or you exercise and it takes you more than a couple of days to recover. So this collagen is great because it literally, you are going to take 1 shot per day for 10,000 milligrams of collagen.
Now that's important, the dosage,
That's
isn't it?
huge, absolutely. So really, there's lots of other collagen brands out there. Some of them might be 4,000, 5,000, 8,000. This is 10,000 milligrams, and it's only one shot.
Wow.
That's the other beauty. And it's in a liquid formulation.
And it tastes great.
And it tastes great.
It tastes great. I've got mine in my fridge. It tastes amazing. Every morning my body wants it.
And when you don't take it, that's when you know, don't you?
Isn't it amazing?
I find I'm more tired. So, out and about a lot. If I miss a day or two, it's amazing how I notice my energy levels start to decline. But when I take it regularly, every day, one of these bottles will last you 3 weeks, 20 days, and a 25ml shot each and every day.
Okay.
But for me, it's part of my morning routine. Wake up, open the fridge, out comes the milk for the coffee, out comes the collagen's taken, the kettle's on, it goes back, and I'm done. And it's the simplicity of it that is beautiful.
It is that super boost. Now, when it comes to advanced liquid collagen, it is about all those results. The flavour is gorgeous, but it's going to help with things like skin, hair, nails. There's so many benefits.
Absolutely. And this is the way, topically, we're great at sort of working on the face area, maybe the hands, but we're not as great with the body skin, okay? This treats literally from the top of your head to the tips of your toes in one 25ml shot.
Because we notice the difference under our arms, don't we, as we age? our legs at top of your knees.
Exactly.
What goes on?
The texture changes, the skin changes. You're losing those fatty acids. The collagen is depleting. So this is a super simplistic way. Take one shot each and every day. And it's the 25ml. That's what gets me. It's that one little baby shot. The measuring cap comes literally as your measure. So the cap comes, it's included. Take one of those, but you are treating from up here down to the base of your tippy toes.
That's incredible, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Beauty from inside out, but it's not just about your skin and your hair and your nails, it is about your joints as well. I've got mum onto this. She's in her 80s. Her next birthday, she's 86. It's never too late, is it, to make that difference?
It's never too late. I have a neighbour of mine who calls it his magic potion. Joe is 86, and he's like, I've run out of the magic stuff, Diane. Where is it? And his wife, Margaret, she's about 82. Margaret comes along. You got any magic potion? I've got magic potion for you. But I think it's that whole, if you find that you are feeling a little bit more stiff, if you just don't feel that you've got the energy you used to have, or maybe you're trying to recover from an operation, sometimes, or you've been on like meds for lots of years, and sometimes your body just needs that boost. This is a great way, a healthy way, because it's packed with type 1 and type 3 collagen, so they're the most prolific and abundant in the body naturally. It's also got the gorgeous hyaluronic acid in there. Now, we love that for skin, but we also love it for joint mobility and motion. We've then got things like vitamin C. We've got B4, B5, B7, B6, B12. It is absolutely packed.
They're all vitamins we hear constantly our bodies should have, aren't they?
Totally. So all the vitamins are packed in here. We need obviously the vitamin C to help it get all around the system. But we've then got things like biotin. So with your hair, if you're struggling with fine hair, lots of breakage, perfect. If your nails feel really, really weak, I mean, I've laughed now. My nail girl is like, not again. Every 2 weeks, she's like, do they need cutting again?
Why are they growing so quick?
Because they're growing so quickly, and she's literally like, no gel on you. You can only have polish these days because it's just like, it's a super thickness. So it really is about, it's about strength. It's about sort of helping to repair and rebuild what's natural in the system through one single shot a day.
It makes sense, doesn't it, if you're losing collagen and it's causing you to look and feel old, to take collagen and get that balance back. And when you look at the benefits, you really do see where that balance is for so many people.
Yeah, so many people rave about collagen. You've probably seen it in the press. I love the ERC collagen because it's a liquid collagen. It's easily absorbed. It's really tasty. So it's not a chore to take. It's not taking extra.
So tasty.
Yeah, first thing in the morning we have it in the fridge. And if you benefit from less aches and pains in your
Yes,
muscles and
please.
joints. Maybe you'll benefit from firmer skin. Maybe you'll benefit from stronger hair and nails. Quick absorption. Remember, it's 10,000 milligrams per serving. That's really important. It's optimum. And the ingredients are fabulous as well. There's hyaluronic acid in there. Lots of different vitamins in there as well. So it's like a multivitamin on top of everything else. So 460114, we would urge you to multi-order there. You'll only pay one postage, and remember, the longer you take it, the better the benefits you'll see, like you do with all.
A bit like going to the
supplements.
gym. You can't go to the gym once and get the body you want. You keep going. So this is allowing you to do exactly that. If you multi-order, get it into your system, like you need to do with sort of vitamins and things, and you know, supplements, and allow it really to work. Now we're back to the very last.
Oh, it's the very last.
The very last of our treadmill. Our treadmill has been an amazing deal tonight. We've had a show special, so it's only till the end of the show. If there is any left, which we doubt very much because we're down to the very last of them, you are saving £200.
Yeah, automatically.
Normal price.
You don't need to do anything. You just add it to your basket and we'll take £200 off the price. Price-wise elsewhere, and our normal price is £499. At Max Health Fit, right now, $499. At Home Right, $499. At Costco, they've got a bit of a deal, $479.98. Our usual price of $499, well, not right now. If you manage to get this, and you can still add it to your basket, there's loads in baskets already. If you want it, you've got to check it out. Add it to your basket, we'll automatically take £200 off the price. It comes down to £102.65 if you use PayPal Pay in 3 on your first of 3 payments.
And how many more people are ordering than stock is available?
My goodness.
Oh my word. so many more.
If you're in the process of checking out and you're watching us, don't watch us, check your basket out. Make sure you get it right now.
You're investing in yourself tonight. You getting this treadmill is one of the most natural things. Walking is, if you're lucky enough to be able to walk one step in front of the other, I don't think we appreciate how important it is to move, and that walking is exercise, and you can walk yourself into a healthier you. If you look on the internet and just put in what are the health benefits of walking, oh my word. Go on, have a look. There is a list, things we cannot say, but have a little look at what they say walking is good for. And then think, that's why the NHS is passionate about us getting our steps in, and so passionate about a brisk walk.
To the point that they recommend this. So you can see the NHS recommends a brisk 10-minute daily walk. It has lots of health benefits and counts towards your 150 minutes of weekly exercise. It's as recommended in the physical activity guidelines for adults aged 19 to 64. Walking on a treadmill counts towards this recommended exercise, and that's why the NHS recommend. That's why, as Hayley said, the 2,000 steps that we talk about, what benefits you will get there. So again,
you don't have to do thousands upon thousands of steps. Obviously, the more steps you can do, it's great. But actually, if you just do 2,000 steps a day, it is so beneficial to your health. Have a look again on the internet. Is 2,000 steps a day good for my health? And you will again just think, really? It's going to make that difference to my life? I'm going to walk. We're meant to walk. We were built to walk. We were built, you know, we were around when there weren't cars, there weren't offices. We worked the land. We were meant to be physical, and we're not anymore. And that's why, as a nation, we are a bigger nation. Why we are gaining weight. And to have something like this, well, all year round, because even in the summer it can be too hot to go out. But through the winter, the autumn months, when it's cold, it's wet, it's miserable, we move even less. And have this in your living room, watch the TV, watch your favourite soap, and walk yourself into a better you.
And we'll give you one last talk around the actual machine, because you'll see Hayley's using her arms on the treadmill. The great thing about these arm bars is they have great resistance in them, up to 30 kg of resistance you get here. So not only are you getting the lower body, you're getting an upper body workout. You can see the muscle activation.
Yeah, It's a really good resistance. So this can be like a rowing machine, this can be like Nordic walking, it can be like a cross trainer, but then all at the same time I'm working the underarm area, I'm working the horrible soft skin here, the back fat, I'm working that core, and that core is your balance, that is virtually what holds you up. And at the same time, without thinking, I'm using my legs, I'm getting strength in my legs, trimming those legs.
And we're still getting busier and busier on this. It's not yours until you check out. That's why we're hanging on right here. The other great thing is the speed that you can do on here. You can go from 0.8 kilometers right up to 8 kilometers per hour. So showing you here the difference it can make speed-wise. If you're rehabilitating, obviously always check with your doctor if you're starting something new. But with that slow pace, you can work through every movement.
Well, the slow pace there is 0.8 kilometers. That is your slowest. That's what it'll go to as soon as you turn it on. It'll count down 3, 2, 1, and it's really nice and relaxed. So if you're rehabilitating, if you want to do a little bit of physio, right, you raise your knees, you can actually use the handles as sort of static handles, so it gives you stability. But then the middle picture, I'm sort of halfway, so I'm about 4 kilometers per hour. So I'm doing a brisker walk, but you can do a brisker walk than that, and I'm using the handlebars, that resistance. So I'm now walking and I'm on a cross trainer. And then the last, I don't think I actually got up, if I'm honest, to 8 kilometers per hour, because that is a real brisk run. So you can run on this treadmill without using the handlebars. So it allows you, whether you're starting in fitness, whether you're trying to get your strength back, or whether you really do want to start jogging, you want to start running, this treadmill will work for you and will grow with you. You'll never outgrow it. And I love the fact that I can do very much everything I do at the gym on one piece of equipment at home, because the only pieces of equipment I really use at a gym is I go on the cross trainer, because I love that action, that upper body workout, working the arms, working the back fat, and using the legs as well, which I'm doing. And I go onto the actual treadmill because I like to, I'm not a great runner, but I will do a really brisk walk, or I'll jog. But of course you can jog and run.
And the other great thing about this is when it arrives, it's boxed and it's pretty much ready to go. The handlebars fold down, so it goes completely flat. It'll go underneath a sofa for storage when you're not using it, or underneath a mattress. But the fact that you've got a machine that you literally lift up those handles and you're ready to go.
And that allows you, if you do want to put it away, you can store it away when friends and family come round and you don't even know it's there. But you might just want to leave it out. You might want to jump on it whilst you're watching that favourite soap, because you won't realise, you'll be watching the TV and suddenly you think, oh, I've walked for 10 minutes. And you'll notice after a period of time how actually, I think I'll be able to walk down to the shop now.
Yeah.
I think actually, no, I'm going to go for a walk with the kids and the dogs, because you can keep up. And then you might get to a point where you think, actually, I might start to try a little bit of jogging on my treadmill, or a much brisker walk. I'm going to use the handlebars more because I'm noticing a difference to my arms. It allows you so easily to get exercise into your life, because it's not complicated. We're meant to walk. If we're lucky enough to walk one step in front of another, we can walk ourselves into a healthier us.
And it really is for all levels of fitness, and it doesn't matter how tall you are either. I'm 6'4". It's brilliant for me. I can really get my stride out on the machine.
Show that actually.
Yeah, let's switch over.
I've gone into a brisk walk.
Okay.
This is 6.5.
Well, you really
that's a really brisk walk, and that's when you walk at a certain pace, it really gets your heart rate up, and then you can hear it in your voice, can't you? And then if you get your heart rate up, I'm burning calories. Imagine getting into jeans a little bit easier and a little bit, you know, feeling a little bit slimmer, and that's why it's great. But yeah, we are completely different. So if I turn this off, just with the very simple controls that are on the handlebars, I let Sean get on, and that's just your working toggle that allows you to turn the machine on,
that brings it to
turn it off,
stop,
and speed it up and speed it down. This is your safety. Sean can tell you about that. So if you pop that on,
there you go.
And I will read you a great 5-star review as well.
That's great.
While Sean's
So really simple, really straightforward. This is your emergency cord. It won't work without this on there. It's a magnetic base that goes into the top of your actual handlebar.
So it's like the key in a way, isn't it?
Yeah, won't work without that magnetic base in the actual top of the handle.
So if you've got little ones and you want to hide it away so they can't use it, you can do exactly that.
And then you just attach that to your clothing wherever's comfortable for you, and then you're ready to go. Now the toggle on the top of here, you just push that forward, and as you push that forward, forward, it gives you a countdown. 3, 2, 1, and then it starts the treadmill, but it starts at 0.8 kilometres per hour. And then you can go up to whatever speed you want
And
to.
you are 6 foot.
6'4". Well,
6'4".
I think I'm shrinking a bit now, but.
So really big stride. But even though this is so compact, so it fits into your home, you have got the right length for you to stride, being 6 foot.
So we're going really slow at the minute. Let me pump up the speed for you and you'll see how even at a faster speed, I've got great stride on this.
Now, I'm going to be really honest, you are going to miss out. So many people ordering than stock being available now. Please, you do need to check your baskets through. Get that brisk walk into your life. Get that jog into your life. Run. Use the handles. And whether you're loving fitness like I do, or whether you're not really into fitness, this is simple. This is walking.
It's getting those steps in, isn't it? It's so important.
And we had a great 5-star review, and this is from a previous treadmill, and this is very much upgraded from the treadmill that Joanna is talking about, but it gives you an idea what a difference it made to her every day, because Joanna said this treadmill is fantastic value and has literally changed my life. I'm not over exaggerating, it truly has changed my life. I had become lazy and sluggish. I was eating far too much of the wrong stuff. I was drinking tea and fizzy drinks. I was indulging in sweets and snacks all day long because I've been working from home. And I had that moment of clarity when I realised I was on a bit of a slippery slope, and that was when I jumped up to a size 16. I was really getting out of breath doing the simplest of tasks. I saw this treadmill whilst channel hopping, and I thought, what have I got to lose? On the first day, I walked 3,000 steps, and that was okay.
Nice. Good.
So the next day, I walked 5,000, and then my journey began. I now do 3 walking sessions a day. I do a total of 12,000 steps. I have a glass of water, she says, no fizzy drinks now, a glass of water before and after each session, and she says no fizzy drinks, no silly snacking, because she's reaped the benefits, and she's now, it's like a domino effect. She says, if I feel sluggish and I need a boost, she said, I get back on for 10 minutes and I'm totally energised. And it's amazing because you think exercise will make you tired, but it's completely the opposite.
Motivation.
Gives you this great buzz and gives you energy for the day. She says, my mind is better focused, I'm more positive, I eat well, I drink well, I feel great, and this bit I love, I smile more. And exercise for me gives me that boost.
I've got to stop.
And the list goes on. Let me finish. This I put down to the treadmill as it's absolutely motivated me into getting my body moving.
That's great.
I use it every day and I love it. And the reason Sean wanted to stop me, but I stopped him because I just love that 5-star review, is because of this.
Sold out. Sorry if you missed out.
Because you could be like Joanna, you could be so motivated, it could be life-changing, you could feel energised and so much happier. So well done if you got it. We will get stock back up. We have ordered stock. The sad thing is we won't get stock till around about mid-October, late October. So when we have got stock, we will do a show. But sadly, this is all the stock we've got, and well done if you got it.
Got to remind you, we've still got collagen though, the liquid collagen supplement that we've got for you. You've loved this across the show. If you want to get this, please, if you've got it in a basket, again, confirm your order and check out. We got it back in stock from the other night because it sold out the other night. We managed to get some more stock for you. The ERC, this is a liquid collagen supplement. It's all about replacing collagen that we lose, and we're lucky enough to work with a lady by the name of Diane. Diane brings us ERC and she's going to tell you all about this, but if you want to add it to a basket, 460114. Diane joins us. Now, your background is beauty. You were a beauty therapist for a number of years, and you still are, really.
Absolutely. So, background, yes, all about beauty, anything to do with skin and health and how we can treat the body and really look after the largest living organ. I mean, simple as.
Liquid collagen has blown me away.
Liquid collagen is, now we originally started to develop this just for skin, and then we had the benefits of it's amazing for not only skin, but for hair, for nails, and for joints. So if you think about collagen, we know over 70% of the body, of the skin, is made up of collagen, but over 30% of the protein in the body is collagen.
Gosh.
And we deplete that year after year after year.
So that can be your joints, your ligaments.
Your joints, your ligaments, your tendons. Collagen is the building block of everything within the body.
And this is the depletion we're talking about.
And we see ourselves as we age, but we feel as we age as well, don't we?
And it might be something as simple as, you know, a roll over in bed isn't just a quick flip, or a get up from the couch isn't as easy as what it used to be. You go for a walk and you feel a bit stiffer, or you exercise and it takes you more than a couple of days to recover. So this collagen is great because it literally, you are going to take 1 shot per day for 10,000 milligrams of collagen.
Now that's important, the dosage,
That's huge, absolutely. So really, there's lots of other collagen brands out there. Some of them might be 4,000, 5,000, 8,000. This is 10,000 milligrams, and it's only 1 shot.
Wow.
That's the other beauty. And it's in a liquid formulation.
And it tastes great.
It tastes great.
I've got mine in my fridge. It tastes amazing. Every morning my body wants it.
Absolutely. And when you don't take it, that's when you know, don't you?
Isn't it amazing?
I find I'm more tired. So, you know, out and about a lot. If I miss a day or two, it's amazing how I notice my energy levels start to decline. But when I take it regularly, every day, you know, one of these bottles will last you 3 weeks, 20 days, and a 25ml shot each and every day.
Okay.
But for me, it's part of my morning routine. Wake up, open the fridge, out comes the milk for the coffee, out comes the collagen's taken, the kettle's on, it goes back, and I'm done. And it's the simplicity of it that is beautiful.
It is that super boost. Now, when it comes to advanced liquid collagen, it is about all those results. The flavour is gorgeous, but it's going to help with things like skin, hair, nails. There's so many benefits.
Absolutely. And this is the way, you know, topically, we're great at sort of working on the face area, maybe the hands, but we're not as great with the body skin, okay? This treats literally from the top of your head to the tips of your toes in 125ml shot.
Because we notice the difference under our arms, don't we, as we age? our legs at top of your knees.
Exactly.
What goes on?
The texture changes, the skin changes. You're losing those fatty acids. The collagen is depleting. So this is a super simplistic way. Take 1 shot each and every day. And it's the 25ml. That's what gets me. It's that one little baby shot. The measuring cap comes literally as your measure. So the cap comes, it's included. Take one of those, but you are treating from up here down to the base of your tippy toes.
That's incredible, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Beauty from inside out, but it's not just about your skin and your hair and your nails, it is about your joints as well. I've got mum onto this. She's in her 80s. Her next birthday, she's 86. It's never too late, is it, to make that difference?
It's never too late. I have a neighbour of mine who calls it his magic potion. Joe is 86, and he's like, I've run out of the magic stuff, Diane. Where is it? And his wife, Margaret, she's about 82. Margaret comes along. You got any magic potion? I've got magic potion for you. But I think it's that whole, if you find that you are feeling a little bit more stiff, if you just don't feel that you've got the energy you used to have, or maybe you're trying to recover from an operation, you know, sometimes, or you've been on like meds for lots of years, and sometimes your body just needs that boost. This is a great way, a healthy way, because it's packed with type 1 and type 3 collagen, so they're the most prolific and abundant in the body naturally. It's also got the gorgeous hyaluronic acid in there. Now, we love that for skin, but we also love it for joint mobility and motion. We've then got things like vitamin C. We've got B4, B5, B7, B6, B12. It is absolutely packed.
They're all vitamins we hear constantly our bodies should have, aren't they?
Totally. So all the vitamins are packed in here. We need obviously the vitamin C to help it get all around the system. But we've then got things like biotin. So with your hair, if you're struggling with fine hair, lots of breakage, perfect. If your nails feel really, really weak, I mean, I've laughed now, my nail girl is like, not again. Every 2 weeks she's like, do they need cutting again?
Why are they growing so quick?
Because they're growing so quickly, and she's literally like, no gel on you, you can only have polish these days, because it's just like, it's a super thickness. So it really is about, it's about strength, it's about sort of helping to repair and rebuild what's natural in the system through 1 single shot a day.
And that is the thing you'll absolutely love. It's 1 single shot. It's so tasty. Do put it in the fridge and have it first thing in the morning, because it's like a kickstart to the day. And so many people do comment how it does give them energy as well.
Yeah, that's why lots of people take it first thing in the morning. And the flavour is gorgeous as well, isn't it? This is the other thing. If you already take lots of supplements and you don't want to take any more pills, a liquid collagen is great. You'll take this straight out of the fridge in the morning. It's a really nice taste as well. So you know a lot of things are a bit of a chore, aren't they?
I truly believe in supplements, and we have a lot of supplements. I do believe we are what we eat, and we try and eat really healthily, but it's very difficult. You don't know how long the veg has been there. You don't know how much goodness is in there, the vegetables. No, you try and eat the right things. I do think our bodies do need help, and we know. Well, perhaps you don't know actually, and I think for a lot of people, you think well, collagen that's in creams and injections, or you know, you just use it to help your skin. Well, actually, when you're born, your body's full of collagen.
Yeah.
And it's in your skin, it's in your bones, your ligaments, your muscles, your cartilage. But sadly, as we age, and the other biggest sad thing is they say we age from our early 20s, which is quite depressing. I didn't think I was aging then, but we do. As you age, your collagen depletes.
That's when it starts, doesn't it? It starts to deplete.
You start to see it. Can cause the lines, the wrinkles, the sagginess.
Now, we also...
the skin.
Do you remember we read an article actually about people who do what they call collagen banking? So younger people, they bank their collagen before it starts to
ahead
deplete.
Of us, the young
That's
people
clever,
now,
isn't it?
Yeah, so you're already banking it.
So if you're in your 20s and you're thinking, oh, should I get ahead of the game?
But it's
lots of people do
never
that.
too late to start.
Never too late, no.
And the other thing is, not only do you see the fact you lose collagen in lines, the wrinkles, the sagginess to the skin, but you feel older, don't you? You get out of bed and you're like, oh God.
It's all those noises
you get from it,
when we sit down, when we stand up.
Low seat, or you can't get into a low car, or you get up from gardening. And again, that is the collagen depleting in the muscles, the ligaments, you know, in your body, in your bones. So if we're losing collagen and it's making us feel and look old, and you can see from your early 20s, you do lose collagen. We need to change this because it says in women, and it is women and men, but the reason we emphasise women is sadly because in the 50s or in our 50s we go through that lovely time in life where everything goes horribly wrong. We start to lose more collagen, and so when you're going through that time in your 50s and you think, oh, I look even, I feel even older, we do deplete more collagen then. But women and men lose collagen, feel old, look old. Doesn't it make sense? I want to get that balance back. I want to get that line straight. I want to level it out. So you'd take collagen. If you were lacking in iron and someone said, well, take an iron capsule, you think, oh yeah, of course I will, because I'll get the balance back. So by taking this amazing ERC Advanced Liquid Collagen, people find so many benefits, don't they?
It does. They find it levels out. Now, we always say individual results will vary, but if you got any of these benefits, you'd be over the moon. First of all, maybe it could be less aches and pains in muscles and joints. That's what Hayley was talking about, that R as you sit down or as you stand up.
That's why my mum takes liquid collagen. She's not bothered about how she looks anymore, but she is bothered about her muscles and her joints. For me, I started taking it because I wanted the firmer skin. It was about how I looked, but then felt and saw the benefits for myself for the muscles and joints personally. But then lots of people mention, gosh, you know, one of the first things I noticed, my hair and my nails.
Yeah, stronger hair and nails. The great thing with ERC as well, it's quick collagen absorption because it is a liquid. Yeah, and it's
100% natural flavouring.
And it's 10,000 milligrams per serving. So each serving that you take, and that liquid collagen, it's a gorgeous taste. It's 10,000 milligrams. And do your research when you look at collagen, because that is the optimum serving amount, isn't it?
And remember, it is a supplement. So supplements, they take really about 3 months to get into your system properly. A bit like going to the gym. You can't go to the gym once, get the body that you want, and then you stay like that forever. You have to keep going. So what we do say is, though you may see a difference in that one bottle, I would order 2 or 3 bottles so you really do get the opportunity for it to really get into your system and for you to see that.
And you will only pay 1 postage if you multi-order.
And of course you'll get PayPal Pay in 3 as well.
Yes.
You can split that cost. And lots of you are multi-ordering.
Ingredient-wise, we talked about hyaluronic acid, but there's so much more in there as well.
There's some it's like a multivitamin as well. I think lots of us know how important the B vitamins are, and so many vitamin Bs in there. Biotin is in there as well, which is also great. We have B12 B12, which is a real key word, isn't it, with supplements. You've got vitamin D3, which for me is an absolute necessity to my everyday. Started using that through that time when we were in sort of lockdown. Some really amazing hyaluronic acid in there. So all of those ingredients working alongside that collagen to help you feel possibly better in yourself, because that's what supplements are all about. It's all about getting that balance back, and for so many, ERC's liquid collagen has done exactly that.
And so many see all those different types of benefits we talk about when it comes to a collagen supplement. Even if you just got one of those, you'd be over the moon, wouldn't you? Less aches and pains in muscle and joints,
Yes,
firmer
please.
skin,
Yes, please.
stronger hair and nails, quick absorption, remember, because it is a liquid collagen, 100% natural flavouring. It's a lovely sugar-free natural berry flavour, and that quick absorption obviously is even better.
And it's in stock.
Yes,
It's back in
at the
stock
moment.
actually, because we sold out of it the other day. We've lost about a third of the stock, and we've hardly bought it in to the show. We weren't really meant to mention it because we were so busy on the treadmill tonight. We thought, well, we'll just give it a sneaky little mention. So please do, whilst we have stock, pop it into a basket. Try it for the very first time and see the difference it can make. Or if you do already use this, don't let yourself run out. We can't ever guarantee that we'll always have this in stock. Order it whilst we've got the stock available. We'll always try and get it back in stock. Just all depends how long it takes. What a night.
What a night. 460114, the item number. We will see you very soon. Check out on
Lots of
anything.
love. See you soon. Bye-bye.